Alrighty, guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel, I should say. This is going to be one of my very first YouTube videos I've done on this channel in a really long time. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Kyle. I have a bigger YouTube channel called The Big Three Reacts, which I will leave a link in the description below for you guys to check that out. Usually we kind of do some anime stuff over there, have some hot topics, but over on this channel we're kind of doing something a little bit different, kind of going solo dolo action for the most part. And one of the things that we're going to be doing today is going to be reacting to Caleb Hammer's financial audit. Now, this is currently, as I'm recording this, we are live on Twitch as well. So if you guys aren't following me on Twitch, you guys are welcome to do that as well. But as we get into it here, something I was kind of telling my Twitch chat and different things is that one thing I really like is I like finances and I like some of this stuff, and I'd like to give some background about myself and how I kind of do certain things, and how I kind of makes me why I'm excited to react to a video like the financial audit. So for me, I am 25 years old. At 25, I make about $130,000 a year. Well, no, I'm sorry. Scrap that. $120,000 a year. My goal is 130 in the next year. But I make $120,000 a year as a full-time cybersecurity engineer. And I also have zero debt, and including in that debt, I also have a complete zero credit score, which means I've never had a credit card. The only debt that I've really ever had in my life has been student loans, which I paid those off a year after getting college. I have a 2022 Chevy Equinox that it was paid in cash. The moment I drove it off the lot, no debt at all there. And so yeah, I've done and within the next year I will be buying my house. My house will not be cash. My house I will get a loan for, which you kind of have to, especially in today's market. But I will be doing that with a zero credit score using something called manual underwriting. So I'm not going to get too far into what that is and all these different things. If you guys would like videos on that or like me to explain how I've done what I've done with person that's never had a credit card and has had a zero credit score, I'm welcome to go through that with you guys. But I just wanted to kind of level set some of my credentials and the stuff that where I'm at in my financial journey. So we're with going into because this is a lot of the perspectives that I'm going to be coming at this with the financial audit. So I know that was a lot of talking. I know that was a lot of intro, and I really kind of just want to get through it, start getting into it here, and then the further we kind of get into it, I think the more some of that will become relevant, and I can expand more about some of that stuff as we go along. And my camera is huge. Let me just shrink that down a little bit. Okay, so this is the financial audit. The title of this is crazy, by the way, chat. The title of this is crazy to me. $530,000 of Taylor Swift, over $500,000 in Taylor Swift debt. This, I pray that this title is clickbait. Like, there's no way that whoever this is has over $500,000 in. I don't even know what Taylor Swift debt is. I'm assuming that it's like credit cards and stuff to be able to go to her concerts and stuff. And like she's been to every concert or something. Like, oh. So this is about an hour and a half long, so it's gonna be kind of a long video. I hope you guys got your popcorn strapped in. I got my pipe today here. For those of you guys who also don't know, I like cigars and different things. One of the things I also like to do is I also kind of do like a pipe every once in a while. Sometimes they're kind of hard to keep lit, which is a little bit annoying. So if I do end up getting up and going to get a cigar, then don't hold me against that. But we are smoking the Briarworks. I don't know if I can get my kind of. Is it just too light, too bright? Anyways, this is it's called Brian Works. It's from Columbia, Tennessee. It's a place it's a local place near my mom. When I go down and visit her, I get it from there. So I'm gonna get this lit up, and then we're gonna get this thing rolling, man. We're gonna get it rolling. I'm excited. I'm like I said, this title terrifies me though. Absolute terrifying title. First gotta get your coals. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get all your coals. You gotta pack it down. Pack all your coals, relight it, and then you take short. I'm just kind of putting on some game right now. Sorry. Alrighty, chat. Here we go.
I have never got to grieve my divorce.
Who chose
What
the
do you mean,
divorce?
grief?
I did.
An
You don't know how
individual
expensive
budget.
kids are.
I do. It is
What?
math. It is numbers.
Yeah.
And
It's not
budgets. It's not math.
You can't just label like, oh, it
No,
costs
dude.
10 grand a year for each kid. or
I
your
don't
4
do
kids,
that. I
40 grand a
budget based
year.
on the household. Have you ever watched the show, or are you just a moron?
No,
Taylor
no,
Swift
dude.
shop. You.
Dude.
We've been getting
Okay,
a
hold
ton
on.
of-
Sorry. Sorry. Okay. You're gonna have to hold the pausing. Okay. You're gonna have to don't hold that shit against me. I'm gonna be pausing. Dude, he's gonna this is why I love his show. It's so authentic because the way he reacts is like the way I react to stuff sometimes, and it's gonna be, dude.
People
Even when
asking
he
us to
did
extend
this,
the
like we
deadline
both
for
did
the
at the same
dollar-wise
time.
launch. So you know what? I'm gonna give it to you. Starting now, you can still sign up for a 3-day free trial for DollarWise. But hurry, we're ending the promotion at midnight on October 31st. Click the link and start your free trial today.
Hi, I'm Taylor. I'm 31 years old, and I'm from Austin, Texas.
31.
And this is
chat.
Financial Audit.
Thanks for coming into the studio. Rare that we get locals these days. What do you do here in Austin, Texas?
I am a charge nurse at a hospital.
You look like a nurse. You got nurse vibes. You're like nurse classic.
Yeah, well,
Except more
I
of like
actually...
the
charge
mean
nurse?
mental institution nurse.
Okay, so
hold on.
let's talk about that, because I got a bone to pick with you.
This head touch insane. Okay, I want to know. Okay, I think I'm gonna look up some. This is my first time doing like this, so let's just kind of go through the process organically. But I want to know what a charge nurse is. This is how I usually do stuff, chat. I want to know what a charge nurse is, and I want to know what in Austin, Texas, what is the average median salary. This is big to me when I do budgets and when I kind of have done things over the years. So I just curious. It doesn't matter. I am genuinely curious what a charge nurse does. I'm just curious. What does what is charge nurse? Charge nurse is a registered nurse who takes on leadership role to oversee hospital unit or department during a shift. They're responsible for administration tasks, scheduling, managing, supplying patient care, also supervising staff. Okay, so it's kind of like a nurse manager or nurse supervisor, something like that. Okay. Okay, so this says chargers and occupancy about 84 so we can comfortably say about 85,000. That's the average. With the 25th percentile earning around. So top earners. Okay, so I don't, so so annual average. Okay, let's just say the average is like about 85K, Chad. Average salary about $85K for a charge nurse in Austin, Texas. This is big relevant. Okay, so she has $85,000 a year. I need a notepad. Hold on, I need a notepad, chat. I got one over here. So she's a charge nurse. Average salary is $85K, which $85K. And I'm not gonna be. And I mean, I understand taxes and everything. We're not gonna do taxes right now. We're just gonna be. So what is that like? Well, we can do taxes. So let's see, 85,000. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Damn it! What am I doing? Divided by 52 weeks. 1,600 a week. Gross. 1,634 a week, and kind of do like a, what is it, like you multiply by like, well, I think this gets you the taxes. Hold on, clear. 16. We're gonna say 16. We're just gonna say 1,600 even a week. Times 0.07 gives you the, roughly. So it's $112. So 1,600 minus 12. All right, so like, almost 1,500. 1,500 a week. That's not bad. That's $3,000. It's like $6,000 a month. That's not too bad. That's not bad. It's really good. I mean, that's way above the U.S. average. Okay, so we're going within that. She's making weekly. She's making take home $1,488. So that's what we got. Taylor charge nurse, $1,488. Bam.
For mean mental.
I watched
House
one of your
nurses?
episodes where you generalized nurses as mean, and
Well, I think everyone thinks nurses are mean. I have a nurse mother, and she's not mean, but I think everyone generalizes nurses as cunt. I mean, they're very mean to each other. They're very catty. There's always drama at the hospital.
Well, I am here.
And no one likes the needle they get stuck with anyway.
Understandable, but I am here to just clear the air as a nice nurse and nurses I work with that not all nurses are mean.
Not
We are
all
nice.
nurses are mean.
There are nice nurses. Just admit it.
Oh, yeah, but stereotypes are stereotypes for a reason. Of course there's nice nurses. Absolutely true. And I'm not going to go into other stereotypes because it would get me canceled. That not everyone does certain things.
Fair.
But they exist for a reason.
True. Okay.
I like mayonnaise.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Not all white people like mayonnaise. Nurses are okay. I mean, again, my mom's a nurse. Not really. I'm kidding.
Yeah, like
kind of to a certain point.
I hope so. I hope you love your mom. She probably works very hard as a nurse.
And she does, and I highly encourage her. And
We're hard workers.
Well, I respect the out of it because she went back to school, and did lots of nighttime school when I was growing up to kind of get us out of that lower middle class on the verge of poverty and losing a house thing. So I love it. But okay, you're a nurse. Nurses do make decent money, and it is more recession resistant, not recession proof. But being in a large city certainly helps, like Austin, Texas. How much do you make?
I make take home about $6,000.
Damn,
a month.
See, told you, chat.
Okay.
Told you.
How you doing in Austin on $6,000 a month? Not
bad.
Listen, cost of living, compared to most places in the country, has actually gone down.
Yes.
In Austin, Texas, because we actually build housing. Who would have thought? The fact of just allowing developers to build housing is really the only solution you need. You don't need all these performative policies that sound like they're going to do well and then never actually work in any historical context. Blows my mind. How you doing in that 6,000?
I'm doing fairly well. But I
Really?
will.
Because I literally have like a past due payment on my first document. I don't even know what it is. It's just highlighted in bright red. Past due. I don't even know what the document is yet. But it's like glaring to me here. So that's doing well. I don't know if I want the person who's supposed to be drawing my blood stressed about being past due on something. What is this? This is a mortgage.
Yeah.
You're past due.
She's past due on her
Get
mortgage.
out.
Okay, dude.
Yeah.
At $6,000 a month?
Dude, I
How?
definitely don't want you to be the one with the needle near me. If you're fearing,
Okay.
How?
nursing
Chat,
skills
how?
Have nothing to do with my money management.
everyone's
Two separate
work
things.
gets a little more. There is energy is brought to every aspect of life. If there is stress, especially like losing a house, yeah, that comes to you. The work that comes to you in relationships, that comes to you with
Yeah,
everything.
come to you, everything.
What the you're doing okay? What are you? You're behind a mortgage. I wouldn't tell.
There
I
needs to
wouldn't
be
tell you I'm doing okay if I was behind on a mortgage.
There needs to be
There needs to be
adjustments.
adjustments
But
You
how is
think?
that doing okay? I don't think that's doing okay. If adjustments need to be made, if
because
adjustments were made and things are doing well, that would be you doing okay.
There
I
were
don't think you're doing
lots
okay.
of recent changes in lifestyle that needed to happen that I'm having a hard
That
time
aren't
adjusting.
because you won't and whatever. Okay.
Correct.
Not
wrong, but yes, I.
Oh my Colton, if what you just texted me is true,
Oh, here it comes.
this is
I know exactly what
no.
you're about to say.
you're behind on your mortgage to purchase a dog, dog.
Mm-hmm.
And I love dogs. I don't
Mm.
lose my house because of that. What the
I'm gonna
wrong
lose
with
my
you?
house. Okay, I
For
got this.
now, people do every day,
Okay. Yes.
tens of thousands a year.
I
What is wrong with you? A dog instead of your mortgage?
wanted a dog. I wanted a dog
want
so
1,000 dogs.
bad.
You're talking to the person who loves dogs more than basically
I
humans.
have passed up. Okay, I have passed up on 5 dogs. Okay, I grew up with dogs my whole life.
Oh no!
I've got kids. I want them to grow up with
You have
dogs.
children?
I do have
You're
children.
behind on your mortgage payment for a dog and you have children?
I do.
What is wrong with you, you beast?
You
nursing
beast?
Oh, why, dude? what the is
Bro.
wrong
I
with
want
you?
them
Beast
to
is
have these
crazy, dude.
growing up with a dog.
Child, mother, child. How old are your, well, okay, I'm here more than one kid. How many kids and what are their ages?
I have 4 children.
Oh.
They are.
Dude, what? 4 kids. Okay. Dude, you have 4 kids. And okay, 4 kids and a dog is crazy to me. Like you don't want a dog at that point. Like it's too much. Okay, how old are the kids? Look at his face, bro. He's can't, dude. He has some of the best reactions to this shit ever, dude. I would just start flaming this person. Like I like that's terrible, dude. That is terrible.
What is wrong with you?
Literally.
Okay, 4 kids.
Not bad having that many kids, but not paying your fucking mortgage for a dog while having 4 children?
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
7, 5, 5, and 2.
Oh,
Seven.
those were the
Wait, 7, 5.
5-year-olds
5, and
twins?
2.
Yeah. Twins.
I've been showing you how much information data brokers actually collect on you. Someone's address is actually visible publicly. Here's how absurd the industry is. A lot of action today, and honestly, it's frustrating. You do everything right, opt out, protect your data, and then these companies just sneak it back through the back door.
Yeah.
It feels like there's
Alright.
they just embolden. They make me feel insane value. What are you doing? Any of the websites? Oh, dude, what are you doing?
Yes.
What are you doing? Any other way you could have gotten a dog without spending trillions of dollars and missing a payment. Have you ever heard of Austin Pets Alive or the Austin Animal Shelter?
I have, but
Yeah.
I have a.
How much? Okay, how much did they
I
spend on the
think that
dog?
They're
people-
greedy.
No,
How much do they
I
spend
think
on the
that
dog,
people
or how
that
much does
adopt
she-
dogs are fabulous. It would never be a good fit for me and my family, and I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to hear a really good reason. 'cause
My
that doesn't make
sister,
sense.
there's a little bit of trauma there. My sister had
Oh,
adopted
she's
a
trauma
dog
dumping
who
now?
had
Does your sister live with you?
She does not live with me.
Die.
Okay. She had a dog that lunged at my child a couple of times.
That is not because of a shelter dog. That is lack of training. That is
Is
not
not
a
lack
good,
of training. She paid for a
Then that
lot
is
of
a
training.
bad dog.
It was a bad
You
dog.
can
okay.
You can like test out dogs.
Dog was put down.
You can test out.
Yeah.
Dog is no longer alive. I don't want to go through the emotional trauma
You can
of
test
not
out
having
dogs.
to have. Okay, you could, I suppose, but it's
So
too
before
risky.
I got my second dog-
I have too many children that are too young. I cannot
Via your
risk bringing
choice.
them into.
I don't know if you know that. So like I don't care. Like that is what you did.
It is what I
You
did.
enjoyed the pleasure of it and then you pooped them out. That's what happens. That is math.
How that happens, but sure.
That is math.
It's not math.
That is human
It's not
nature
even biology.
math. No, it's math.
It's not.
Penis, vagina.
Couldn't plan for the twins. That was a twofer deal. Couldn't help that. That just happened.
Yeah, but you know they're coming after a bit.
I mean, yeah, but like, how does one wrap their brain
Listen.
around?
Listen.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Just admit it's a lot.
What, twins?
Yeah.
No
Okay, thank you.
Who wouldn't say that? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, listen, I was going to the Austin Animal Shelter decently before adopting my dog Pear. I didn't get her through the animal shelter. She was being fostered, and I met her at a bar. But it was similar thing. Essentially, it's like an Austin Animal Shelter. But going through the process at the Austin Animal Shelter a couple years ago, they'll let you. If I'm not mistaken, like take them
Okay,
home,
how
see how the
I need to
dog
check.
is, because obviously
Hold on,
that.
I need to know how much she spent on this dog, because like missing a. I mean, okay, no matter what, if the reason for her missing a mortgage payment was the dog, that's outrageous. But how much was the dog that that you missed the mortgage payment? How much could the dog have been? Like even her, right? I spent like $500 adopting her from an animal shelter, or like a rescue place. But like, I never, how much? Like that's not a $500. That's not a mortgage payment.
A dog
Mortgage payment's like $2,000.
of the trauma that is surrounding it is obviously, first of all, if there was an actual dog trauma, it'd be trauma associated with all dogs, not the Austin Animal Shelter. F off with that. That is an actual phobia that people deal with. You're making excuses for being selfish and purchasing a dog. And you can purchase a dog. I don't personally give a shit when gets their dog. I like adopting. I also like purchasing.
I mean,
don't give
adopting
a,
still
just
costs
get
a little
dogs.
bit of
Dogs
money,
are
but-
incredible. Same with cats. Same with every animal. I want a pet cow if I can have one. Either way, if I'm not mistaken, you can take them, test them home, test them at home, test them for a while. You can take them around the yard. You can do a lot of things with the dogs before you commit to a full-on adoption.
Yeah, it was not.
Which you could have
great
done
decision.
before missing your mortgage payment, which is the big thing here.
I
You
had
missed your
several
mortgage
people
payment for
tell
a
me
dog.
not to do it.
Man.
Well, yes, because it's a dumb
Yeah.
decision, dumbass.
How much was it? I need to
It was
know.
not great, and I had
Yeah, you did. What the
immediate
fuck dog
regret.
did you get?
Yeah. What?
You want to see a picture of her?
No, just tell
Yeah,
me
you
what
do.
dog you
Come
got.
on, you want to see a picture of her? She's okay.
Whatever, sure.
She's 3/4 bulldog and she's 1/4 beagle, and her name is Clover.
You paid money
Yeah.
for bulldogs?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course I did. Bulldogs are amazing.
thank
What
you.
do you mean? Did you pay money for? Of course, I paid
Bulldogs
money
are
for
the
bulldogs. She's
ugliest.
adorable.
No, stop it. Bulldogs are the ugliest dogs ever, dude. I worked. Okay, little side tangent story for me. I worked at a doggy daycare. Okay, called Camp Bow Wow. Okay, I loved every dog equally, minus bulldogs. They are the ugliest, ratchetest dogs of all time. Get them out of my face. I will full cam on you. Get them out of my face. They are so ratchet, dude. They are ratchet. Sorry. Side little whoop, whoop, whoop. Side little vent there.
Horrible.
That's usually what's at the Austin Animal Shelter and Austin Pets
Bulldogs,
Alive.
not bulldog. I never have seen bulldogs.
pit bulls.
Pit bulls.
Sorry.
That's different.
Sorry,
yeah.
you're right. You're
Okay, so this is her. She's a great gal.
Yeah, looks like
cute.
honestly looks like half the dogs at the shelter. That's fine. I don't. She is cute,
Okay.
but they're all cute too. I'm not saying that's not an insult. It's not a bad thing. There's nothing unique there. You know, I usually think of like a white-haired golden retriever or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but people aren't giving up their golden retrievers and putting them in pounds. They're giving up pit bulls that are questionable to bring home.
It's not only pit bulls. There's also pit mixes, and there's lots of non-pit bulls as well.
get
There,
that.
I've seen golden retrievers there.
At the shelter?
They go very quickly, but I
was
have
gonna
seen
say.
it. They go very quickly.
You don't see puppies.
You do.
You don't see labs.
There is a puppy row. There's a puppy row. Absolutely. You've never been.
Puppies are on
You've
row.
never been.
Puppies are on death row. People are.
There is a puppy row. There's an entire hallway at the Austin Animal Shelter that is puppies and rabbits.
I admit, I've never been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You cunt. Like, what are you talking about? How can you make an argument of something you've never even been to? I've been there like a dozen times minimum.
I've lived in Austin. Well, on and off in Austin for 8
but
years.
haven't gone.
No, I haven't gone.
Shut the up then. I don't give a This is selfish. How much did you spend?
$950.
What? And that made you miss
Yeah.
your mortgage? That
I was
doesn't make
gonna
any
say,
sense.
okay.
You're past due $6,037.
Gosh, damn. Damn. God, that's 2 payments. Also, gosh, damn, $3,000 house payment. I mean, okay, she's got 4 kids, so it's got to be a pretty big house, but damn. Damn. Sorry. That's a lot, dude. Wait, total amount due $9,000. That means, well, because she's missed 2 payments, and there's, oh my gosh, damn. Damn, that's okay. I'm sorry, chat. That is still a lot on her salary. That's half. That mortgage payment is half her salary. That mortgage payment is over half her salary take home. It's over half her salary because, oh my gosh. And then yeah, to make it worse, I mean, damn, and she just hasn't paid. She just straight up has not paid anything on it. Like, okay, this is what I'll never understand about being late. Like, I'm never not gonna just not pay anything on it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, say I do mess up and I'm $950 short, right? Because I bought a dog. Right? This is what I think what he's gonna get into. I'm not gonna not pay my payment minus $950. Like, I'm gonna still pay that. You have to. She's like, because that's, yeah, she's 2 whole payments behind right now, and their total balance is $9,000. Like, and that's half your salary. Well, now you owe a whole month's salary to your mortgage.
Well,
You're past due 2 months.
Yeah. 2 months.
This wasn't the dog.
It wasn't
the dog was a dumb decision that
Very
obviously
true.
went into you.
it was the decision that put me over the edge.
No. 2 months in a row.
Bad.
2 months in a row. 2 months in a
Yeah, he's
in a
with the
row.
dude.
2 months. 2 months from a $900 dog. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. What are you talking about? What kind of mother are you?
There's bad.
Is that bad habits? Bad mother.
No, not a bad mother.
You're 2 months behind on your mortgage, the roof over your children's house. You. What else do you think that is?
But can we go into,
what are you
like,
talking
I mean,
about?
I hear what you're saying, but can he ask her? Ask her, like, how are we having a house payment? How do we have a house payment that's $3,000? Like, there's other bad decisions, I think, here too. Like, I don't know. I guess I don't know how much houses in Austin, Texas are, and what size house she has and stuff. But I don't think you go get a house payment that, like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting stuck on that a little bit. It's not egregious. I don't know. I don't like anything. I mean, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to actually do the breakdown. It's probably fine. It's probably fine because I'm trying to think. Like, I think my house payment's gonna be like 20 to 2,000 something. But I make way more than 80,000. So
There were, like I said, a lot of things that had happened in the past year. I've gone through a lot of life changes where
everyone does
I
life
haven't
changes.
been
hold on.
able
I'm
to-
sorry. I guess I'm still formulating a thought. I guess my point is that when you only make when your mortgage is half your salary, okay, everything is you gotta tighten everything up. Everything's gotta be pretty tight. Okay, there is no room for $900 dogs unless you have saved for that, and you know what I mean. You save for that for like a year, $50 for like 2 years, and without a very strict budget. I guess that's my point. You cannot have a $3,000 mortgage with 4 kids without a very strict budget. and a $900 dog, and what we're gonna get into, it sounds like even worse. This is just gonna be crazy.
Hey,
The
what are we gonna do?
adjustments.
You make the money. You have the money.
I do have the money. The math is
I mean,
there.
honestly, the math does kind of suck. It's 50% of your
Thank
income,
you.
so
It is
no,
thank
not
you.
really.
My income.
You have way more mortgage than
Yes,
you should have.
thank
but-
you.
And when
Okay.
you have
Thank
a
you.
partner who's equally contributing to that, it's a hard adjustment to come from.
You broke up.
No, I got divorced. I finalized my divorce in January.
You guys live together?
No, not
So
anymore.
you broke up.
Well, okay,
That's
sure.
what I said. Okay. Yeah, divorce. Okay, whatever. Same thing. You lost the
Well, I
second
think
part
of
of
a
an
breakup
income.
as a boyfriend, a divorce as a husband. It's different.
Well, sure, but it is still like not having that income. Is he on the mortgage?
He is on the mortgage.
Well, there you go. So that should be okay. He should be providing towards
he is
it.
not providing
He
for
should be
it.
giving child support.
He is in a way.
Well,
So we are true 50-50 custody.
Okay.
And I had agreed to not take child support from him because we were splitting everything down the middle.
you have 50-50 custody.
We do. We
Oh,
split
then yeah,
everything
you
very
shouldn't get
equally.
child support.
I didn't.
Then you shouldn't.
I didn't think
Yes.
it was
But that
right
equal
to.
is paying kind of the mortgage to a certain point, especially
Well,
if he's on
no.
it.
So
No.
we split.
No. I mean, no, because he has his own place. Like 50-50. If they're with him 50% of the time, then he's giving them a place to live. So that doesn't track.
All of our children's school expenses, extracurricular activities, doctor visits, things like that.
Yeah,
when
that's good.
When it comes to our,
Wait, you just broke up with another dude.
well,
Wait, someone else?
I was dating him while I was going through my divorce.
Whoa.
Yeah, boy.
You just broke up with him? What
Yes.
men are you flying through?
No.
No,
No.
I'm confused.
Dating
Like,
somebody while you're
honestly,
going
Okay.
through a divorce is
If
crazy, by
Divorce
the
was
way.
initiated in March of 2024. It was finalized this past January. We had been
Jeez,
separated
why so
since
long?
March
So messy.
because it.
Lots
well,
of fights?
we didn't agree always on the terms. Like,
Okay.
so it did have to go back through the lawyers a couple times, which cost me.
Oh, you want to get
significant.
another dog too? That's great. You already have 4 children, a dog you can't afford, a household you're not paying for, going through men like it's candy. Like, what are we
Okay.
doing? And you want to get another dog? What the? Just settle for a second. Calm the down for
My
a second, dude.
whole life has been chaos. I've lived my life in chaos.
And
Oh, I don't know
has
how to
not
settle down.
Worked.
It hasn't worked. You're
So
right.
stop.
I would love to know how.
Okay, don't get another dog. There you go. I solved
I don't
it.
have the other dog.
I
Yeah.
know, but you're considering it, and that would be more chaos. Don't.
I'm not.
Don't.
I'm not gonna do
Don't.
it.
Bullshit. You're considering it. You're wanting it. F off.
I'm not gonna do it.
That was a terrifying noise.
Well, it's how I feel.
What? When you don't get a new thing that you want?
Yeah, I get frustrated.
So when did you just break up with this dude? Was he helping to pay the mortgage? Were you guys living together?
We were living together.
Okay, so he was helping to pay the
He
bills.
was contributing.
When did you guys break up?
We broke up in March of this year.
What? So
March
are you
of
just trying to
25.
go get another one in there so that he can help pay the bills? Like, I don't know how
No.
you 50% going to your mortgage is insanity.
My entire adult life, I have always had a financial partner to help me split the
Okay,
responsibilities.
Well,
but
the
so
4
here's
children.
the problem. Here's a little bit of the problem, okay? What she should have done, in my opinion, if she got a divorce, which I can't believe how often this is happening. Like people are in her situation with the divorce and stuff, which she initiated. But then not only did she initiate the divorce, but then somehow, and I don't know the whole whatever, but she kept the house, which whatever. But you keep a house that you can't afford, and then you're bitching at somebody else for not paying the mortgage. Makes no sense. But why would you keep the house if you couldn't afford it? If it was half of your salary, why would you keep it? Like, if they were, if whatever, you're going through a divorce, sell the house. You just sell the house, and you both get half of it, and you could go get a really nice condo or something that's way cheaper, monthly that suits your, she has a good job, but it's not a $3,000 mortgage, especially if, you were splitting the bills with somebody else. It's a lot to take on. You either need more money, you need the more income, or you need to downsize. Like, there's just no way. And with the 50-50 income, with the 50-50 parental split with the kids, no, he's not going to help pay your mortgage, right? He doesn't live there anymore. He's moved out. He's either got his own house or got his own apartment, and all he's responsible for as part of his 50-50 is his custody is when he has the kids, they have, a comfortable place to live and stay in. So, and that doesn't mean they all have their own room. That could just be 2 rooms or bunk beds and rooms, whatever. And is what it is. So it's like, to me, you sell the house. Like, especially now, you're 2 months behind on the mortgage. You have to sell the house. It's got to go.
Time in my life that I have had to do this
so that's
by
why
myself.
I'm asking, are you trying to get someone else in to help split the bill?
No, I'm taking time for myself.
Taking time for yourself, but paying over 50% to your mortgage, and now you're missing 2 months.
You can't.
There's an adjustment that needs to happen.
Adjustment. We're talking on the 3rd month of about to be missed payments. We're well into adjustment. Also, March is a while ago.
So there was a loan modification that happened on the mortgage.
Why?
Yeah.
The year that we were going through the divorce, March of 2024 through the end of 2024.
No, you said this year you broke up with the dude in March.
That was the boyfriend. I'm talking about the ex-husband.
So you've been independent for a while. So what is this adjustment? You need a whole year to adjust? What is wrong with you?
I have not been independent for a while. I've been independent since March of this year.
March is a while ago.
That long ago?
Yes, it absolutely is, dude. I adjusted things within a week or 2.
Okay, great.
What is
you don't
wrong
have
with
kids.
you? I don't have kids, but this doesn't take a year.
Also,
Right?
You just said that he pays for all their school, all their after school, all their doctor's appointments. So what do you got? You got food when they're with you, which is probably 50% of the time. So what are we talking about?
Down, look at it, see where how much money you have, what money needs to go out.
Kids are expensive.
Kids are expensive, but if you write it down, see how much money needs
budget.
to go out,
You
how
have
much
to-
money
you have to
coming in,
budget.
you at least know what's going on, and you can start making adjustments. If you're telling me it takes a year, that's you being an irresponsible mother, because the kids rely on having a roof over their head and food on the table. F you.
It's a work in progress.
No.
It can't be.
Literally not
No,
in
it's not,
progress
yes.
is the thing.
It is
you're like,
progress.
it's in March, I'm going through a transition.
How is it? Okay, how she can't say if it's in progress when you've paid $0 to the mortgage in 2 months. That's what I'm saying. That's where it's not a work in progress. Where she's like, you cannot pay $0. The amount that she had was like $6,037 or something, and her mortgage payment was like $3,017. So that's you literally have not paid a dime in 2 months to your mortgage. That's not even trying. To me, it should be less than. You should be making payments on that every week, even if it's like $50. If you can't, what are you talking about? Work in progress.
It is a transition.
I went through such a hard little breakup and a divorce, and I got kids, so I just really don't have to do anything, and I'll just call it an endless transition forever. That's what you're doing.
There
That's what
are
you're
bad
doing.
habits that need to be broken. Yes.
Need to be broken. It's a work in progress. F you. None of it's being done. It needs to be. It should have. In progress, there's no progress. What are you talking about? These endless future statements and words you're using. The progress means it's the future. Needs to be fixed. Needs to be stopped. It's the future. Nothing's now. Nothing's been done since March. You're an irresponsible person. Everyone else who comes on the show, this isn't a groundbreaking thing. This isn't a groundbreaking thing.
The truth he be dropping.
We know what comes in.
Dropping truth bombs.
How much went out last month?
Oh no.
Probably all of it in bills.
$10,000.
Jesus.
Yeah. Transition? You transition.
I thought I'd be caught up by now.
10,000. Hold on. Let's go back. $10,000. You don't make $10,000. You make $6,000. You make $6,000. How is 10 going out? That doesn't make any sense. $10,000. $10,000 going out, dude. How?
Transition? You
How
transition.
is where
thought
is
I'd be caught up by
$10,000? Where is this extra $3,000?
You don't actually
The extra $3,000 you could have spent on your mortgage. How is it? Oh, okay, dude, I'm crashing out. Oh shit, I muted it. Bro, how?
In what world would you be caught up by now? That doesn't make sense. There is no caught up by now.
Well, when I got the dog, I was thinking that it wouldn't take me this long to get back on track.
It was
Yeah,
$900
that's
for a
not-
$3,000
stop.
mortgage, of which you're 2 months, about
Stop.
3
Yeah.
months behind.
Stop.
And there's definitely an adjustment that I'm in the
No,
progress of
stop.
making.
Adjustment. What the
Adjustment
what?
of knowing
What are you
how,
adjusting?
how much I have to cut out, like what lifestyle I can no longer have.
If you wrote it down, you would know.
I mean, I write down my bills, but
You write down
A
your bills, but
budget.
now how
A
much money needs to go
budget.
from where to what, when, how, all this stuff, a proper
Yeah.
budget. Just writing down your bills, you're like, all right, I wrote down the bills, job done. What is that? What does that accomplish?
there's a number blindness to it for sure.
Yes, I am blind to things I don't see when I don't look at them. Of course.
Yeah.
No
What are we talking about?
Mhm.
What are we talking
Yeah.
about?
So it's like I'm wanting to keep up with the Joneses like I was when I was married and had a financial partner, but I'm realizing that that's not doable. Like I can't do that. I have to make sacrifices, and I want.
Listen, I
to make the
hear you. That all
sacrifices.
sounds so good. You sound so reasonable. You
Also,
said
what did you think was gonna happen when you got divorced? I don't understand these people that get divorced and then they say, "Oh, well, I can't maintain my lifestyle." What does that even mean? What does that mean? Like, no shit, no shit. You're not splitting the mortgage with somebody. And also, you're noticing this now. You didn't notice this back in March when you broke up with this guy, this other guy that you were dating after when you were dating the guy. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? No shit. No shit.
it's been since March. You know what you want to do. You've done nothing. F you.
Thank you.
Like,
Thank
yeah,
you.
you can sit here and say the good talk. That's the good talk. What you just did. You've done nothing. You've done nothing. So what is the point of saying all that when you won't do it?
I guess that's why I'm here. I need the tough love.
Do you feel like you need to compete with your exes with the kid? Like, what are you trying to do?
No,
Keeping up
I
with the
think-
Joneses,
Yeah.
is it endlessly performing the, oh, I'm the better one?
Yeah, the
I ended
Disney
up
World
better.
mom.
It's not about that. I think it's about like FOMO. It's like fear of missing out. Like I want to do the things that
Fear
my
of
friends
missing
are
out.
doing.
How about
and-
missing out on having a roof over your kid's
Yeah,
head?
how about
That'd
yeah,
be a
how
pretty
about
big miss
yeah,
out.
how about fear of missing a mortgage payment? Fear? Yeah, FOMO. Fear. Wait, no. Yeah, fear of missing out. Fear of missing a mortgage. There's a joke here, okay? FOMO. So now FOP. Fear of missing a mortgage payment. That's what you should have. You should have fear of missing a mortgage payment, not FOMO or fear of missing out.
Yeah, would be. You're right.
You want to join the club downtown on 6th Street, swinging machetes?
No.
Homeless aren't very nice here.
No, but I had confidence in myself that I was going to get back on track. I just didn't anticipate and crunch the numbers to see the length of time that would actually take. And now I've made my bed. I'm laying in it. Like
Well,
I'm
it's
seeing the
7
consequences
months
of those
since the
actions.
breakup.
7 months since the breakup.
Like, I don't know. I can't take that.
I
can't
also
take
was
that.
not always making this much money as I am now. I came into this new charge nurse role very recently.
Okay,
which
when
came
did
with
you
a
started
pay.
making this much money?
Well,
Well, that doesn't matter anyway. You overspend by $3,000. So
It's
what are you talking
been
about?
2 months since I came into the role.
Well, you're still overspending. What were you bringing home at that point?
I mean, I was only making like $2 less than I'm making now an hour. Or so,
He's about to explode.
whatever that math
probably.
is.
Okay, I mean it's
marginal. I
decent,
mean-
but make or break. I mean, you can still budget, but when you have an expensive mortgage on that, it doesn't really make sense. Now I know you got the house and the divorce, but his name is still on the deed. I'm being told you use it
He's
as leverage.
not on the deed. He's on the bank note.
He's on the bank note, and I'm being told you use it as leverage.
Like in what way? Leverage, like
I mean, you told Colton that if it'll f his credit if things aren't paid. So
Right.
if he's not giving
So
money or
he's-
doing certain things, you
he's
hold it
fine.
over him.
He has a financial like interest in this because
Exactly,
yeah,
meaning
'cause
you
his
can
name's
hold it
attached
over
to
his
it.
head as leverage when he
Yeah,
doesn't
see,
do what
and
you
But
want.
he does a lot for me, and he does help me with the kids, and I'm not.
Why'd you
looking
tell
to do
Colton
that.
you specifically do that?
Do what?
I love when people change their tune on camera to look good. Yes, the perfect mother.
Mm-hmm. I'm a great mother.
Why would you tell the producer that? You do. And now you change your tune on camera.
His name is on the bank note. He does have interest in the house. I would not hold that over his head.
You ever feel like the only thing AI is helping you
Okay, you know, I'm gonna let my man cook here
With
for a minute. chat, okay, this is why I was saying, the guy messed up. I mean, because she's right. Yeah, it's that is not fucking his credit. This is why then when I said in the beginning, like, you have to sell the house. You have to sell that. So if you're named, like, protect yourself. You have to protect your, like, for example, not to get, I don't know how, whatever, but, like, there was a similar situation. I don't want to put that. Okay, I'm not gonna put their business out there. But anyways, my point is when you get divorced, you sell the house, and even if that means you sell the house back to that person, that means they have to buy it. You need to get bought out of the house. I don't even understand how that situation that she is in, where she still has the original mortgage, the original thing, when he's still on it, that makes no sense, because that means they did not split the assets of what they had together as a married couple. Why he would concede, like, if she wants the house, that's fine, but I mean, she has to rebuy it and buy him out of the house. That's how the divorce works. So, like, how is, like, he's in a situation, like, obviously he's not here, he's not what we're focusing on. I'm just kind of thinking, it's like, yeah, and then now she uses that against him somehow. That is ridiculous. She used, like, that's crazy. That's the craziest statement. And now, of course, she's switching up on the camera, which, why wouldn't you? You don't want to look bad, especially, on the internet, for everybody to see. But at the same time, it's just like, that's crazy. That is crazy that he is still on that mortgage to me.
Which is why you definitely didn't tell the producers that you sometimes do.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't.
Uh-huh.
He's helping me a lot with my kids.
Yeah.
A lot.
He pays 50%.
Like, I currently in the state that I am in, I am not able to provide my half of the things that the kids are doing, and he's taking that hit right now for me. He's paying the full amount.
What's the budget for the kids? What needs to go for the kids? What needs to be spent for the kids? Obviously groceries, obviously school supplies here and there, but what else outside of that?
My son plays baseball.
Okay, that's seasonal.
It's seasonal, so it was like $120 for the season.
That's nothing.
What the f? You make $6,000 a month,
That's
even
nothing.
with the $3,000 mortgage. That does not make
Yeah.
or break you, especially if you're splitting it 50-50. What is wrong
That's
with you?
$60
You're
bucks.
complaining about
When they
that?
have, like,
That
kids'
is what you
birthday
struggle with?
parties and
Birthday
things
parties.
going on at
Okay.
school, and their Halloween costumes. Do you know Halloween costumes are
$60.
like $60 a pop? My kids are tiny.
But even still, once a year, that can be budgeted into your
100%
money.
could be.
These numbers are not make or break for
No, you have three.
They're not, but
you
you're
have
acting like they are.
$3,000.
Mostly because of some kind of lifestyle you're likely living for
Yes.
yourself, if we're being
Yes.
honest.
And I think just for me personally, like, I grew up
And you're making your ex pay for your daughter's birthday party because
I can't pay the half of it right now.
which, by the way, doubt. I mean, if you just cut
Yeah,
back on
X
the
for doubt.
spending you're
Chat,
choosing to
X
do
for
for
doubt.
yourself, you could.
But it's not, I wouldn't even say that it's all for me. It's really for, a lot of it is for my
What?
kids. I'm trying to give them
What?
the life that I didn't get to have
What?
growing up.
What?
We'll go
Yeah.
through that. Come on, you're getting selfish joy from that as
Yeah.
well.
Maybe slightly,
No,
but
yeah.
Absolutely. In the human
Not-
psychology, 100%
Yes,
when it comes
that is another thing too. People try to live vicariously through their children. That doesn't excuse going, like, we have wasted $9,000 here. You gotta remember this. Well, probably more than that, actually. Yeah, well, it's at least $9,000. But she spent $9,000 in a month when she only takes home $6,000, and she didn't pay her mortgage payments 2 months in a row. So what could you possibly be buying that is $9,000 worth? That is the craziest stuff to me, dude. Like, I spend a lot of money, right? I have a YouTube channel that I fund, and I pay editors, and I do all this stuff, right? But it is all budgeted. It is all well within my means. There is not even an ounce close of me missing a payment or whatever. I mean, are there things I can't buy? Sure. But if I want to buy something, I budget it. I save up for it. What are we even talking about here?
the
What are we
numbers
talking about?
not the same. Like, what I spend on myself is not nearly what I spend on my kids. Not even close. Not even
Oh,
close.
Oh,
yeah.
we'll see. We got the numbers.
Okay, they're
Yeah.
in front of
What do you think your financial score is? 0 to 10, 0 being the worst, 10 being the best.
Like a
Okay.
2.
Well,
If you want your financial score, take the assessment. It is free to take at calebhammer.com. You can see where you need to improve, where you're already doing okay. And if you don't want to be like a guest who ends up on the show, make sure you download the new and improved Dollarwise budgeting app. Lots of features being added. It is absolutely incredible. The new reviews are showing just how amazing it is. Dollarwise.app. And also, sign up for the annual version if you want to save a lot of money after you take the free trial. And when you do, I will personally sign my budget-friendly cookbook, mail it directly to you, only available for the next couple months, and then it goes away forever. So make sure you take advantage of that now. Dollarwise.app. Links in the description below. So yeah, something that your kids might want is a house. First document. Again, let's put it down. You're talking about these priorities and life experiences that you didn't get to have that they want to have. What about not losing a house?
I would never.
That's not your choice, 100%. If it comes down to it, living the lifestyle you live today, it is not your choice. If the bank takes it away, it's your choice to do the.
It would never get to that point.
No, I don't believe you.
It's already at that. You're almost already at that point. What are you talking about? You're almost 3 months behind. Like, what is the average? How many months can you be behind on a mortgage before they foreclose? Yeah, foreclosure can generally not begin until a homeowner is 120 days. 120 divided by, I'm not good at mental math, chat. 120 divided by 30. 4 months. 4 months. You're 1 month away. What is she talking about, chat? She's 1 month away from being foreclosed on. Well, I mean, she's not behind on the third payment yet. Okay, but you're halfway. You're 2 months away. Let's just call it 2 months. Let's just say by the miracle of God, you pay your mortgage, okay, this month. What are we talking about?
Fine.
Oh, just like radiate.
Stop. It would
And
never
everyone
get to
thinks
that
it
point.
will never happen to me for everything. Car crashes, whatever. Anything and everything. We all think it'll never happen to us. You are about to be 3 months behind. This makes no sense how you can just sit here and be like, that will not be me. How can you say that?
It is.
Yeah.
How can you say it?
It is a really rough adjustment coming from not having
7 months.
contributional income from a
7 months.
partner.
7 months.
7 months.
That is, everyone I talk to, that is an astronomically high mortgage. Most people are not paying
Yeah.
It
$3,000 a month.
absolutely is. You probably shouldn't have it. In the divorce, I don't know if I would have kept it in your income situation.
He didn't want it, and I didn't want it.
Yeah, but
Yes.
maybe we sell
Thank
it.
you.
That wasn't an
What?
option.
Why?
Because the realtor told us that we would have to bring a check to closing. The house is only a year. It was only a year old at the time.
But that check to
of the
closing
divorce.
still might be more reasonable than
50
you
grand?
losing. Than you
60 grand.
Than you losing a house and getting zero.
Where was 50 or 60 grand going to come from?
Sell
Well, 50
the
or 60
house.
grand, I don't know, but I would have come to an agreement where, okay, if he's on the mortgage and we're not going to sell it, he has to at least provide maybe a fourth or a third to help subsidize.
He doesn't have it. I don't have it.
Well, then you guys shouldn't have got the house together. If you both don't have it together, then you. This was dumb decision, and you will face the
We could
consequences for
afford
it.
the house
And that might be a
together.
foreclosure.
Neither one of us can afford
You just
the house
said he
separate.
doesn't have it. If he provides a fourth and you provide
That's
two
not how. No, but you okay? But that's
3/4.
That's something that. No. I don't agree with. Okay, sorry. I do not really agree with what he's saying here about getting. No, the solution. I know she's saying that they couldn't have sold it. I think that's a lie. I think that is a lie. You sell the house. Whatever. I don't know. Something about bringing a check to closing. Whatever. No, that to me is a lie. Okay, you sell the house. And if nothing else, he should have made sure that she's bought the house. And if she couldn't have bought the house, then you sell the house. There is ways to do it. I don't know the legalities of it, right? But that happens all the time where before you guys get divorced, the house gets sold, or it at least is in a judgment that says you're going to sell the house within so many days and you're going to write out the person a check. You don't have to have $50,000 to bring to the divorce. No, I don't think that's true. Your judgment can be written to basically say, we are going to sell the house, and when the house gets sold, the mortgage gets paid off, whatever is remaining, it gets split between the two individuals, and you go about your merry way. You go get an apartment or a condo or something for you and your 4 kids to live in that is way more affordable than $3,000 a month.
Oh, yeah, I guess that could happen.
Yeah, I mean, you can't fucking do this. No
I can do it.
It's over
with
50%
discipline,
of your income.
I can do it.
With discipline that I haven't done in 7 months because it's an endless transition. I'm going to be 50 years old and say, guys, I'm just going
Also,
through a transition period.
How did she do it for 7 months? Or how has she been doing it for 7 months? And all of a sudden now she can't do it. This is my crazy thing. Why all of a sudden has she paid it and then now she's just not?
No.
Or has she been late?
Usually have an end. You're just in an endless metamorphosis. Just
I'm ending it now. It's
no,
not.
you're okay, great.
I am.
Oh, you're on the show, so now I'm gonna say what's good. Hey, I'm ending it right now. Means nothing. You have no behavior that has led up to this that would suggest you're gonna leave it after this. I need to implement a rule because I swear everyone comes on, they do absolutely nothing, then they sit here and they're like, I'm changing it today. It's perfect. There's no proof that I will do it or stick to it. I'm doing it right now. Like, you can't just say that to get out of any kind of pushback about how you've been living your life even yesterday.
But you have to admit that when you do have a partner, your entire adult life,
who
100%. Contributes. Like, when you lose
totally
that
agree.
income,
It's been 7 months. Off.
7 months is not a lot of time.
Stop.
And
7 months?
Yeah, stop. It's been 7 months. It's been 7 months. It's been 7 months. It's been 7 months, okay? And you haven't done shit. It's been 7 months. You haven't done shit, okay? Like, I know, this is, okay, I'm sorry. This was supposed to be okay, sorry. I'm trying, this was supposed to be like a nice, calm, me giving my general opinion. This is so tilting to me. Like, I didn't know this was going to be as tilting as what this is, dude. Oh my goodness. Like, what is she talking about?
This is a lot of time.
When you have kids.
7 months is a lot of time to make 7
you don't know how
individual
expensive
budgets.
Kids are.
I do. It is math. It is numbers. I
Well,
make
it's not
budgets. It's not math?
Okay, it's
The
math.
numbers around kids are not math? Are
You can't just label like, oh, it costs 10 grand a year for each kid, and like whatever.
I
Your
don't
4
do
kids,
that. I
40 grand a
budget based
year.
on the household. Have you ever watched the show, or are you just a moron? I know everyone that comes on the show watches the show, so you're either just a dumb sitting here trying to make an argument that doesn't exist. You're trying to fight an argument that I've never made.
I've seen like 3 episodes of your show. I didn't even know really the show until my friend told me about it.
Okay, you've seen 3 episodes. I think you've seen a decent amount of the show.
Yeah,
Doesn't change that much.
Kids and what they cost fluctuates.
Our numbers and fluctuates. And guess what?
Yeah,
put
you
that
budget
in
it. Here's the thing.
budgets.
So here's the
Yeah.
thing.
We've had
This is the thing about a budget. I mean, and the crazy thing is, I wish, I was hoping to get a little bit more of the numbers, and maybe they will get in more of the numbers, because what I would really like to do, and what I was hoping I was going to be able to do in the course of this, was basically break, like, how I would either, for one, get out of where she's at, and for that I need all the numbers of how much debt she has. So actually, to your point though, I mean, we know she's got $6,000 of a mortgage payment. She makes $3,000. Like, her budget is going to be, like, I guess my point is, I'm hoping to get, and I'm still hoping to do this, so just so you guys know, hoping to get to a point within this where we have everything on the table, and then I want to go through and kind of make her a budget, or, basically make her a budget, and show how I would get out of the situation that she is in, how I would go about doing it with my process, and what I think what she needs to do. But the crazy thing is, we can't even get to that because she's not making any sense, and we have to get through. I think I know what he's doing. We have to get through the bullshit first, and then we can make progress. So
7 months to make 7 budgets and adjust and get adapting. And your first 3 will not be perfect, but you get closer and closer and closer every single month, and you would be there. Except you just kept saying, "Oh, it's a transition.
Well, and you
Things
keep
are
saying
changing,"
the
and then you
relationship
did
ended
nothing.
7 months, but the relationship is not the entire length of time that I've had to pay the mortgage back. My first mortgage payment wasn't due until July. We did a remodification. They told me in April what my new payment was going to be based on the modification they made. My first mortgage payment was due July.
What was
and
your
that was on
mortgage
time.
payment before that?
Before that was, it was like just shy of $3,400 a month.
Okay, so it's less.
it's less.
And yeah, she's about to be behind 3.
That was what the mortgage payment was for both of us paying
Oh,
it.
you creature.
We did the mortgage,
But that
FYI,
argument
was not
goes
paid
so
for a
against you.
whole year while we were going through the divorce.
That argument goes against you, though. The mortgage has been decreased, and yet you're still about to be 3 months behind. You're gonna lose your
But
house,
now
your
I'm doing it
kid's
by
house.
myself. I'm not going
I
to lose my house.
know, but
I'm
you haven't
doing it by
adapted.
myself. So when it was $3,400 a month,
Guys, I'm doing it by myself. That's why I spent on miscellaneous bullshit alone $771.
$700 is not a lot.
On miscellaneous bullshit.
I mean,
Miscellaneous, that could be like my kids needed Band-Aids. Like that's not.
Well, Band-Aids we wouldn't put in bullshit.
Well, okay. So then what is miscellaneous?
Well, obviously we're gonna go through it, but miscellaneous bullshit usually means getting like a Monster Energy drink from a gas station or a video game. It's those random things that are not necessary. I'm not saying you did that. Obviously, we haven't gone through the purchases. Are you actually a? The thing is,
dude, he is
I'm
cooking it,
saying
dude.
those type of purchases equal miscellaneous bullshit. They're things that add nothing of value, and you spent borderline $800 on it. You spent close to $400 going out to eat, complaining and crying about having to pay the mortgage. You spent minimum $1,100 on bullshit minimum. There's on large purchases that are unknown. We don't know what they are that we'll go through. $2,741. I bet a lot of that's bullshit too. But at minimum, you spent $1,100 on bullshit. Cry about the mortgage and having to adapt. You're irresponsible. You are a bad adult.
I don't buy.
Okay, great.
I don't buy that. That was mostly just like useless.
What?
Whatever miscellaneous and.
Oh, you. Okay.
It's not mine. It was probably stuff I needed to buy for the kids.
Need. Do you know what the word need is?
Yeah, I do. I know the difference between need and want.
Yeah, bullshit.
Bullshit. You wouldn't be here if you were. You make money.
Yeah.
Even with 50% going in the mortgage,
Yes.
you could budget
100%.
the rest. Off. The minimum monthly payment on here is $3,018.53. But yeah, we owe $9,270.97. Of course, there's fees and bullshit.
Yeah, late. There's gonna be late
stupidity
fees, right? What?
Dumbassry. You're about to give up a 2.5% mortgage. Just as
2.5.
ridiculous.
I'm not gonna give it up.
Wait, well, hold on.
I'm
Oh
not losing the
shit.
house.
So okay, sorry, I didn't see that top there. Current debt for current. Okay, that has to include the house. Okay, is that the house? The house. She has a $444,000 house. Is that the house? Is that how much she owes on the house? That's got to be how much she owes on the house. Please tell me, please, chat. It has a house next to it. The mortgage, the total mortgage for a $500,000 house. $450,000 house. Let's not over exaggerate $150,000, but what? Okay. That's okay. All right. Sorry.
I'm not saying to, but
Current-
but that's not your choice when the bank forecloses. It's
I'm
not.
not gonna foreclose.
How can you say that?
They're not.
How?
They're not.
What's the argument?
I am paying it. It is getting paid.
Objectively, no, but
On the
objectively,
paper that
no.
you see in front of you, yes, I have been. First of all, mortgage company, at least this mortgage company, I don't know if it's for every mortgage, but when you have a past due balance, they take what you are making in payments and put it in an isolated account, and they don't apply that until the full past due balance is there. So
Girl,
what's reflecting
you're
on that?
accumulating past due because you're never putting enough towards it. I don't fuck off.
But
and
I'm
also
making
you say you're
payments and
only
they're holding it in this
and also
like
well not enough.
account.
And you're also saying, oh, I
Okay.
just get needs. That's why you got the dog. I'm about to be 3 months past due, and then that payment becomes stacked and stacked and stacked
But
higher.
that's not even showing the thousands of dollars that they're holding. That they're not applying
because
to the
you're
balance.
endlessly not putting enough aside, so it keeps holding even more and more until it applies. That's
You haven't
Yeah.
even made a full payment
you're
yet.
getting delinquency notices. This is absolutely insane. Don't throw away what is the most important thing to have for your kids. One of the most important things: utilities, food, education, and a roof.
The utilities have never been turned off in my
I'm not
house.
saying that. I'm saying it is in the same category as the absolute
They're
necessities.
I know. I get
And
that.
you're ruining that for a dog and $1,100 minimum on bullshit last month. Irresponsible, disgusting.
But I want to know.
still-
what
I
How
they
do
are.
you how do you
Because
there's
not
a
know?
call.
How do
Well,
you
obviously
how do you
we're
not
going
know
through
what
as we
they
go,
are?
But that is what the accountant who went through this, yes, an actual accountant now we have going on this, qualified.
Hmm.
Good one.
I don't know. Like, it's hard to say. I can't like form a defense if I don't even know like what's included in miscellaneous. Like,
So what is up with the USAA Visa signature card?
that was a credit card that I opened when I was going through the divorce to help put down for the retainer fee.
Oh, for the divorce? This is that new and it's this high? How much did you spend on legal?
The whole divorce cost me about 15 grand.
Why?
Oh,
My retainer
I'm becoming
alone
more
was
and more in
like
favor of prenups.
$4,500 to retain. And then I needed to give her like another $4,500 to keep the case going.
Limit. You're over the limit by $300.
Oh. Okay. All right, hold on. We have a credit card. We got a credit card. We're credit card number 1, and I hope this is the only one she has. She's got balance of $7,304.56. Oh my gosh! So we're
There's no transactions on that. That is just
$13,000
like-
in debt. No wait.
it's just been accumulating from the interest.
$13,000 in
However,
debt.
if you make your minimum monthly payments always on time, it will never be above the limit, no matter the interest. Never. Again, irresponsible, choosing $1,100 on bullshit, spending $3,000 more than you make.
Debt. What is that total debt number? That's got to be including the house, right? It has to be including the house on a USAA current debt.
Make on a monthly basis. Off. Yo, $7,304.56.
What's the monthly payment?
Minimum
Oh.
monthly payment. Yeah, past
There it
due. What is wrong with you? No
This is-
shit, it's above
if-
the
okay,
limit.
if
No
you-
shit, it's above the limit.
This is the
What is wrong with you? No monthly payment.
So, minimum monthly payment due. Wait, minimum monthly payment. So, what is the actual minimum monthly payment? I think it's. We'll call it the minimum monthly payment because she owes that now, and that's not quite. That's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, past
is.
due. What is wrong with you? No
This is-
shit, it's above
if-
the
okay,
limit.
if
No
you-
shit, it's above the limit.
this is the first past due I've ever had on that card ever. I am
This
gosh,
card
never
she's got more than one
specifically.
card.
Cough.
this month, like this past month, like
She has
is
more than one
because
card.
now it's gotten to the dire
on.
point of like
On
not being able
this
to make
card.
give
on,
her
hold
like
on, shit.
another $4,500 on that.
Ever if you make some bullshit. Yo, 7,000.
Sorry, hold on, chat. I just got 322 minus 3. I think this is her monthly payment. I think her minimum monthly payment is like 267. I'm gonna say
Yeah, past
shit,
due.
I don't know.
What is wrong with you? No
This is-
shit, it's above
if-
the
okay,
limit.
if
No
you-
shit, it's above the limit.
This is the first
gosh.
past due I've ever had on that card ever. I am
This
never
card specifically. Cough.
this month, like this past month, like is because now it's gotten to the dire point of like
On
not being able
this
to make
card.
not being able to make the minimum payments because now I'm having to force it all to the mortgage.
On
so I'm letting
this
it go.
card.
Yeah,
Oh my
every card is
gosh.
past due.
Every card. How many cards? How many cards?
We get
How
a
many cards?
dog. What are we
Well,
doing?
when I got the dog, I wasn't past due. I was making the payments.
Ah! Minimum monthly payment normally is $355, which
Okay,
is
$355.
insanity. But now, of course, you're past due. Fees are being charged $35, $159.22 of interest. What a disgusting life we're living right now. How long do you think this takes to pay off if you do minimum monthly payments only without any purchases?
Probably at least 15 years.
Okay, let's try 26.
Yeah.
57, you'll be 57. You'll be 2 years away from being able to withdraw from your tax advantage retirement accounts penalty free. That's where you are in life. And this card will finally be getting paid off. And that's actually if you make your minimum payments and you don't. So, good luck.
I have until this past month.
Guys, I have before, but right now I'm not. So it's okay that I have before, but
This
if
is
I'm
the
not right now, it
very
excuses it. What are you talking about?
month.
What are you talking about?
The first
This
month
is hurting
ever.
your children.
Ever.
Hurting your children. Everything you are doing right now is hurting your children. The choices you are making right now are hurting your children.
This is
This
this is stressing me out, chat.
Answer me a question. Answer me a question.
Sure.
Okay, $400 we at least know went out to eat. Okay, let's get rid of the miscellaneous bullshit. $400 at least went out to eat. That is $50 more than what would be the minimum payment for this credit card. Why the can you possibly justify going out to eat $400 and then missing this and accumulating fees and interest and putting your kids' lives behind? You're not going to have enough to retire. They didn't consensually come into this world. You chose to bring them into this world in one way or another. Even if it comes down to you just chose to. The thing is, they didn't consent to be here. However, when they are in their 30s, 40s, 50s, when you are about to retire and you don't have any ability to, because Social Security is going to be dramatically less by the time we retire, it'll still be there, but it's going to be dramatically less.
Right.
However, they're going to have to put their life in hold, their aspirations, their goals, their hopeful, down payment on a house, whatever they are trying to do, they have to put it on hold to make sure their mother doesn't become homeless because you're choosing to go live right now, $400 going out to eat instead of making a $355 payment. What justification could you possibly have?
I mean,
Exactly.
it's like
Disgusting.
when you put it on paper like this and I'm able to see it more clearly, but like when I see
You've
the
had
money in my
7 months
account,
to do that. You've had 7 months to make your own individual budget. This is unexcusable. A month, I'll give you 2 months, maybe 3 months. I'm going to start punching you.
But it's not-
7
it's
months.
not-
You're broken.
it's not 7 months because I didn't start having to do this really on my own until July.
Fine.
2 months. 2 months. I've had.
Borderline 4, but off. Come on, we're in month 4 of that. It's like I don't want to hear it. Come on. Come on.
July, August, September, October. Okay.
Oh yeah, use those fingers. They help you get there. Maybe you should have had the guy using them last time instead of popping out all
Damn
these children
it.
you can't take care of.
Damn it.
And I love that you have kids. You're just being horribly irresponsible with your.
Well, apple doesn't fall far
What
from the
does that
tree, I
mean?
guess. It's the way I grew up.
It's the way I grew up too. You know what I did with that? I took that, said I didn't want to repeat it, so I changed it.
I'm trying.
Objectively,
was the
no.
te- what was that
Objectively, no. I
text?
didn't want to repeat it, so I changed it.
I'm
Get
trying.
those bullshit cards out.
Objectively, no. Objectively, no. You spent $400
This
going out
is
to
the
eat instead of making your
very
payment.
First time.
Very
I've
first
had
time.
to do it by myself.
You know that's even worse. You know that's even worse. If this is your very first time missing a payment, that means you're getting worse in life. And you chose for the very first time ever to go $400 out to eat instead of making a credit card payment. The fact that this is your first time is even worse because it means you're going down. Hit 31, early 30s, going down.
Yeah, or you've just been so reliant on somebody else that you divorced.
Does this credit card have an annual fee?
Mm,
Did you do a credit card transfer on this?
No.
Then what you're saying does not line up. At $35. Wanna know a dirty little secret? And no, I'm not starting an only. You're not broke because you suck with money. You just luck. You're everything right. What your money does not. It absolutely does not in any way whatsoever. But you've had $280 of fees this year so far. Lady, that is 8 missed payments.
No, I have had no.
Dollars of fees this year so not. It absolutely does not in any way whatsoever. But you've had $280 of fees this year so far. Lady, that is 8 missed payments.
No, I have had no.
No.
I swear
That
to
is
you.
impossible.
I could pull up my Credit Karma right now and show you. I have not had a late payment on it.
That would not show up on Credit Karma. A missed payment would. A late payment would not. Oh, you don't know. Oh, we're on month 10 and she's missed 8. She's been late on 8. Oh, are you telling me you've missed? It's official as a miss on your credit report right now?
No.
No, the one right now where you're saying is the very first ever?
Yeah, that's on.
You're not only late, you're on missed. I didn't know you were a miss. I was just talking about late and accruing fees. You're a miss. You're a missed. Oh no. Oh, you're in a league of your own. People on the show don't even get the missed. They get the late. They don't get the fucking missed. Oh, lady, what have you done? What have you done?
Yeah, it's my first.
Oh, you have 8 late fees this year so far. You're Stop, dude.
He's losing his shit, chat. He's spiraling.
Oh, that's insane. You've made your payment on time. Hold on, no, because this is last month and I'm not even seeing October. You've missed every month. Every month you've been late this year. Every month, even when you were with the guy for 3 months, you were late. Transitioning? No, you've always been a degenerate. You're just not
Damn
good.
it.
You just can't pull up an app and push a button. You're broken. Unless it's ordering something for yourself or your kids, you can't do anything
Jeez.
right.
Okay, that's a little.
Oh my.
He's going in.
Girl, you've lost. Now at the point of where the statement is, you've likely lost like close to $350 in fees alone this year.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're above the limit. Oh no.
He
Yeah.
said,
Oh, what have you done?
no."
You've thrown it all away. You've thrown it all away. You've
You've
thrown
away life. It's great.
I'm gonna come back.
Oh, what have
You're
you
gonna
done?
I'm gonna come back.
Yeah, you can keep telling yourself that.
I am. I'm determined.
Listen, I'm
gonna
glad.
happen.
I'm glad you have that want in you. You have missed every payment. Like, you've been late on every payment this year so far.
But it wasn't reported to the credit agencies.
because you weren't missed. You were late, but now they are because you are now a missed. You have one missed and every month late and 3 months behind on a mortgage. I'm gonna be real. This is only 2 documents in, especially in a mother situation.
It's terrifying.
This
Yeah,
is
it's terrifying.
objectively one of the worst financial situations I've ever seen a mother in on this show, and it is all your fault. You spend $400 going out to eat, $1,100 on bull minimum, probably more. You've ruined it. You've thrown it away. This is disgusting. This is unacceptable, and you should be ashamed. You should be ashamed of that. If every payment we saw was 100% a necessity and then you were late and missing, I wouldn't say that. But it is unacceptable and disgusting that you are going spending money on fun, even if it's fun for the kids, when you're this. Because this is going to destroy them. This is going to destroy the life. You're going to get foreclosure notices. I grew up in a house with foreclosure notices. We didn't get foreclosed on. They pushed beyond it. They fought. They fucking fought. You're about to put them through that very same situation. Even if it doesn't get to the final foreclosure, they're going to see the foreclosure notices. They might show up to school. You're not there. They see it on the thing.
I will never let my kids go
No.
homeless. It's never
Not
gonna
homeless, but
happen.
they might see a foreclosure notice. And that is terrifying. You are going to ruin their childhood. I mean, I don't even... the only credit card I'll let you use is the Fizz card. It's a debit card that builds credit because you can't spend more that's in your checking account. Obviously, you can't manage, so I don't even know if I want you to get it. It's good for most in the audience, but you're not a credit card person. You're not even close. You're not a debt person. You can't even do a mortgage, which is considered oftentimes a good debt, especially at 2.5% interest. I just wouldn't even go near debt if I was you. You can't manage. You can't make payments. You don't know how to somehow. I don't know how you're that broken at 31.
I've made payments.
They're
I have
just all late.
not on all the cards, just that one so far.
I, honestly, so far, because we've only looked at one, I don't even believe you because you were setting up this card as like this is the first month this has ever happened. No, you're late every month. You just officially had your first miss reported to your credit. This is insanity, and it's dramatically above the
that's-
limit. This is disgusting, and yet you go out to eat. F you. $1,500 in interest. You've lost approximately at this point $2,000 on this card alone this year. $2,000, a third of your paycheck, a third of the hours you worked this month, last month, a third of the hours you worked went to just paying the extra things added to this card with no benefit to yourself.
Yeah, that's not great.
Across all these together, I guarantee you it's about a month or 2 months of fees and interest that have
that
been
is
added
disgusting,
that you've just worked for.
And see, this is
Nothing
why-
going to yourself
Okay,
net.
and so
just paying.
this is one of the reasons why that I here on this channel will be preaching the zero debt mentality. Someone call it the Dave Ramsey mentality, whatever you want to call it, but the zero debt, zero credit cards, zero credit score, zero everything, pay the things cash. I know that's old school. I know it doesn't seem possible. I can tell you right now, it is possible. It's possible on lower incomes. It's not just because of what I make. It is possible. It is not only possible, but it is the best way to do it. I can assure you. Because not everybody's like this, and I understand this, but a lot of people are in this situation. And okay, here's another thing I'll say, and yes, I believe that. Now, if you weren't going to be in this situation, fine. Now, here's what I'll say. anybody that is in a situation where they have misused debt or they are in a position like this, they need to adopt the zero credit lifestyle. They need to adopt it instantaneously. They need to systematically get rid of all of their debt, even if it takes them a year or 2 years of really strict, rigid budgeting. And in my opinion, mostly when I'm doing my breakdown, I'm thinking no matter what, she's gonna have to sell the house and downsize to something that is less, because I think she's got too many credit cards and different things, and then she's gonna have to reallocate that same $3,000 that she was making total. So it's not like she's gonna have more. She's just going to, instead of putting $3,000 towards a mortgage, she's gonna put maybe, hopefully she can get somewhere around like $1,500 a month in rent and utilities and all that, and spend the other $1,500 just on chunking down her debt. Starting with the snowball technique, but hopefully we'll get into that. Right now, chat, we are sitting at about, like I said, $13,000 in so $7,000. Yeah, well, I mean, the total debt, including the house, I'm not including that, but I'm talking about either late payments, payments that she owes. The mortgage, I don't count. I mean, it is counted in her overall debt for sure. But I think what I'm only counting as far as the mortgage goes, obviously because you're not going to pay it back, is the missed payments that she has, which is about $3,000, about to be $9,000 in that. So I'm just including what's late right now, and I'm going to add up all her credit cards. So we have, like I said, right now we have like the credit card was $7,300, and we have a $6,000 late mortgage. So we're at about over $13,300 of a debt that needs to be paid for at least overall right now. And then we'll see what other credit cards she has, and then
You've already spent.
That's the kind of stuff that isn't really blatant and you don't think about.
No, you don't think about anything you don't look at. Ashley, I've had an Ashley card.
Well,
Sure,
that
why
was
not?
when
That's because I
we
can
bought
actually
the
leverage
house.
that in a decent way. You can't. There are literally fees being added. Why the possibly why?
That was the account that we had opened when we bought the house back in April of 2023. We financed the furniture we bought on the house, and it went into my name because
we
my
already
name
financed the property.
had the
We
better
better
credit.
finance some furniture to go along with it. Let's just finance.
Furniture, so we got. It's not even all credit cards. Gosh dang, dude, people. I don't know how people live like this. I don't know how people live like this. I don't know how people live. Okay.
Everything else finance our fucking utilities at that point. Why not? Minimum monthly payment 119. That's just an added stack. Overall balance $2,307.55.
Monthly payment $120. Jeez, man.
Overall balance $2,307.55. 20 months to pay this off. That actually gets us to the end of the promotional period. I think it should. So that's good. So I'm not freaking out about this card. What I am freaking about is, one, you've had a late fee this year. So clearly, who even knows that you'll actually pay this off by the time the promotional expiration date arrives. Somehow you've had interest accrue this year. I don't know how. You must have purchased something. Makes no sense.
The only things that have been on that are the furniture we bought when we
I don't
first got
trust
the
you.
house.
Just straight up, I don't trust you. Like, why would
No.
interest accrue on something that is a 0% interest
that's
rate?
good. It's at
Unless
least
you went and
0%
purchased something outside of the
interest.
promotional
I
thing.
don't even know how I would do that. It's store credit.
I don't know fucking
I
either,
didn't
dude.
buy anything from Ashley other than the
I
furniture.
don't know. But what is terrifying to me is, again, you've had a late fee, so who knows if you'll pay this off in time. And two,
Yeah,
it's
she
just
has
an other
20.
minimum
She,
monthly
okay,
payment stacked on top of the endless minimum monthly
right. She
payments
has
that
20
make
months
you
paid
have
off zero
less
interest
money
free.
in your pocket at the end of the month to start making more progress on beating
Yeah.
down these debts.
Yeah.
And again, this is you kept the house. Now I'm assuming you're paying on this because the furniture is at the house. Why are you? How much is his income?
He just got a new job, so he got like a 30, 40 grand a year raise, more than
To
me.
what? What hits? More than you.
More than me.
Okay, then why are you taking on all the uber expensive expenses?
Because at the time of the divorce, we were making the same. So
Well, right.
And still, like, have him take the furniture. You get some Facebook
Yeah.
Marketplace. I don't know.
I don't want him to take the furniture if it's in my name. How can I rely that he's going to pay it?
That's right. It's in your name. He's not on it.
No, that's just me. So I might as well keep the furniture if it's in my name. I'm not going to give that
I
to
mean,
him.
do something if he. But okay, but
So-
that's. I mean, that's interesting. If he wants the furniture, I mean, I understand you couldn't give it to him, but like, then have him. If he okay, here's the thing: if he's making more, then have him just buy the furniture from you, 2,300. Like, just say, hey, would help me out. But you can't do that. Like, there's options. I think there's options there, but you can't do that if you don't if you're not doing other things first. You know, like if you're not doing other like you have to do more. You have to do more. That's like the least of your. I mean, sell the furniture outright or something. I don't know. Get most of the money back. Get $1,000 for the furniture and pay the rest off. I mean, you know, I'm not saying I'm not trying to go into too many details. I'm just saying I don't think that's really an option. Or I think, anyways, yes, that to me that's the least concern of our debt right now. I need to hear what else.
I kind of got stuck with
I don't
it.
think she got stuck
Again,
with it.
on
She
an
could've-
objective level, this is not the worst
She
debt
could
in the
have
world. It's not an appreciating asset by
sold the
any
house with the
means.
furniture.
But
And
what it is it's fully
Pay
0% until it's paid off if you make your minimum payments on time. It's just not good for you because you don't.
Well, this is literally the first month that I have any late fee, not paid.
No. One, it wasn't this month. It was earlier this year. Two, on the last credit card, it's been every month this year. Shut the up.
Okay, but it didn't hit
Like
my credit.
liar or moron, I can't tell.
But that still means I'm making the payment
Liar
within the
or
30
moron,
days
I can't
because it's not
tell.
hitting the credit.
Yes. Why is that okay to you though? Because you're accruing fees, making this take longer to pay off. It also means you're getting pushed to that edge of having to hit your credit, of which last month it did on the last card.
Yeah,
Like you're on that edge constantly. You're a professional
Professional edger
edger.
is
It's
crazy.
just endless.
I don't have good concept of the fees and interest.
Of being an adult? No, you don't.
well, again, this is why. So okay, here's my thing. This is why she is kind of and I actually kind of feel bad for her, right? Like I know you can give a lot of shit, but I actually do feel bad for people like this personally, right? Because I feel like she was never taught how money works. She was never taught what debt is. She was never taught how, even if you were going to have debt, what good debt is, right? The only debt you should ever have in your entire life is your house, or Oregon student loans. But even because I can't, I'm not. But I will say with student loans, you have to be really careful on making sure you're going into a degree that it allows you to pay those off. And you have to pay those off no matter what. You should pay those off within the first year after you getting out of college if you get a good, responsible job in the field that you went to college for. That's a whole nother, that college thing is a whole nother issue. But my point is really, there is really no debt that is good debt. Like I said, I understand, like I said, certain things. I feel like there are certain things in this world, and I think there are ways that we should change them, but there are no good ways right now. Like I said, student loans is one, and a house is obviously another. I don't really think there's a really great way for people unless, your parents are to help you, do college, or if you just don't go to college, which is an option. But even then, like I said, if you want to go into for what I went into, like cybersecurity, computer engineering, any sort of engineering or nursing, like what she into, you have to go to college, right? I understand that. But again, my thing is you have to be taught money, right? Your first year, what do people usually do in their first year of having a really good job? They buy new cars, they buy a house, they do all these things, they get all this debt, and they end up in the same situation she is. And it's because it's like, yes, it's her fault. Yes, she's an adult. Yes, all these things can be true, right? But at the core of it, I don't really know if she was taught the right way, if there was, there's a lot of negligence, and it's so ingrained in our society that you have to get credit cards, you have to do it this way, you have to have a credit score for this, and this. How you gonna buy a car? How you gonna buy a house? Right? And nobody's been taught any of the alternatives, and this is what it can lead to. Not saying everybody's gonna get in a situation, but this is what a lot of people end up leading into, and it's mainly to me it's mostly sad. It's yeah, it can be entertaining, a wow factor, like how did you let this happen? But in the core of it, for me, it's pretty sad to see, and I would love to be able to hopefully at the end of this give you guys a breakdown of how I think she can get out of it and live very debt free.
So stupid.
We are also
Yeah, because there is interest. Yep, there it is.
About
The
a half hour
interest
left,
that
roughly.
has accrued has been through purchases. There it is. It's literally right there. So at some point, you
What could I
somehow
have-
figured out a way to spend this. It's done. It's on there. You look at it. It is impossible that it did not happen. You cannot tell me it did not happen. Even if you're confused, it doesn't
It's
matter.
9
It doesn't
cents.
matter. Huh?
9 cents of interest?
No. You've had interest accrue this. No. Yeah, this last month, but over all this year, it's been $4. It's not huge, but it shows that you're spending on this card and you don't even know you're spending on it.
I don't even have the card.
It's the
store
indication.
credit.
It's the indication that you.
It's not a card. It was a store
You're becoming
credit account.
impossible.
I have no idea.
It is. That is a card. The Ashley Home Furniture card it's a
It's not a
store
card that's in
card.
my wallet.
Doesn't matter. It might be attached somewhere digitally. You may have accidentally used it. Made of auto-filled online. You don't fucking know clearly, and obviously I can't know either.
Well, I don't know what that is, but
Yeah, obviously. No. Glad you got to the bottom of that.
oh
Kohl's.
gosh, dude,
Great.
no.
Wonderful. What's going on with this?
that was the Kohl's charge I had opened around Christmas time a few years ago. I like to use it for Christmas presents and shopping for the kids. It's also really good for kids' clothes. And
Yeah, it's also
then-
really good for accruing interest in almost being at maxed out.
Well, it wasn't even close to being maxed out until I was in the most recent
Why
relationship.
do I care what it was previously if this is where it's at now? Why would I ever give a fuck about that? If you were doing incredible now, I also wouldn't care if you did horribly back in the day.
right.
I care about where you are.
Where are
This
we
isn't
at?
Reddit and TikTok that believes whatever someone did in 2015 is what they're doing today.
I would
This
say
is what you're doing today.
probably
I don't give a
half
about what
of
you
that
did previously.
balance was accrued probably in the past year.
Yeah.
why.
Christmas.
Get doesn't matter.
And the last relationship, he had 3 kids of his own, and I was
Why?
helping to
Yeah.
pay a lot for them.
Don't. That's stupid. You don't have money. It's you're putting on a credit card that is accruing interest that you cannot pay off. That takes 12 years
Gosh,
to pay off if you don't make
damn,
any purchases, which
dude.
we don't hear.
Gosh, God, $6,400 at Kohl's. Golly, man. Good night. Good night, dude. $6,400 at Kohl's. Bro, what are we doing? What are we doing? Wait. Oh. Okay, wait, hold on. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Wait, it's not. Wait, it's what? Okay, what is he saying here? Oh, that's how much. Okay, that's how much
And
would
we
be
know Christmas.
minimum payment. 12 years. Okay, so if she makes the minimum payment for 12 years, it still take 12 years to pay it off. It would be. That's how much she would have paid. So she only owes.
Years to
She-
pay off
she
if
owes
you don't make
20
any
okay.
purchases, which
That's still a lot. That's as much as what her furniture is. 2,300. 2,300 basically. It's almost at 2260. 2260. God, I saw that.
know
I
you're
was,
capable
I was
of,
crashing
and
out.
we
dude.
know
I was crashing
Christmas
out.
is coming on up. Oh, she's coming.
Do not come.
Do not
Oh, I'm gonna come.
stop.
We're in October, lady.
Yeah, Christmas is not going to be great.
You don't have to do a big Christmas. You don't even have to do a little Christmas. You might have to say, "Hey guys, we're There is no Christmas. Let dad have Christmas because he's probably
That's
not
what I've
fucked.
had to do. I've had to tell him,
Oh,
like, you
shut
have
the
to take
fuck up.
Christmas.
You just accrued this from last Christmas. Liar.
No, this Christmas coming up, I told him, you're going to have to take
what
over
did he say?
Christmas. He said, okay.
Good.
He's going to take over Christmas for the kids.
Because he's
so they can have a
reasonable
great,
and
magical
responsible
Christmas
and acting
morning.
like a good parent. Minimum monthly payment, $80. $57.13 of interest accruing. Balance, $2,260.09. Had a late fee this year so far. Not this month, but it's been this year. You know nothing. You know nothing.
Oh my gosh, chat.
You don't know
oh
what
my
the
gosh,
fuck is
this
ever going
rough,
on.
dude.
$500 in interest approximately this year so far.
500
Created a 30.24% interest rate of death.
That's the highest one.
30% interest
Actually,
rate.
is the highest one when you make purchases of which you're unaware of. At
Oh my God. $3 of
It's-
whatever.
No, you don't understand why that is scary. First of all, that's what's on there right now. That's not on there at the beginning of it because more than that has been accrued in interest.
Oh my
so,
gosh.
one, you clearly just don't understand the concept of purchases and interest and balances. Two, what the terrifying part isn't the dollar amount. It is the fact that it got spent on there and you don't even know how.
That is terrifying.
Fair.
And your kids
is
can no longer be
terrifying.
an excuse for you putting things on credit. That just can't be. That's nasty. You're the one who swipes.
That's
You're the one that
nasty.
makes the final choice. You're the one that budgets. You're the one that tells your money where to go. You cannot use your kids. You want to give your kids things. I want you to give your kids things. You are choosing when and where and how and what. Stop using them as an excuse. It's disgusting. Oh, past due payment. Here it is. Quicksilver, what's going on,
Oh,
lady?
no.
That Quicksilver has been with me.
Gosh, damn. Okay, quick. Silver. We're at, damn, what is all these $2,000, man? $2,000, $2,000.
I think since college. So
Well,
it's been around
shoulda
for a
gotten
while. I
rid
think
of
it's
it.
probably my longest open card. And just has thrown, random things on it, and it's just stayed at the max.
Stayed at the
just
It's
max.
stayed at the max since then?
No,
you're
I mean,
over the limit
Well,
by $64 and
Cur-
72 cents.
in my current position, yes, but in the past, I have
position that we've
made.
been in for minimum 4 months up to 7 months.
In the past,
Shit.
I've paid
Oh,
large
what the
payments.
Oh, I see an IRS logo coming. What is happening? What is this episode?
Okay, hold on, hold on, Chad. Hold on. I'm trying to total something up. I'm trying to get a running total of her debt right now. No. So we got 6,000 here. I'll put this on the screen too. I want to keep. Maybe I'll try to keep this on the screen like over here. I know what they have over here. This is including her mortgage though. For me personally right now, I'm not including her total mortgage. Right, like, this is cool for the video. It's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get a total of what she is what she's either late on, basically to get her all the way called back up with her mortgage and have no credit cards. That's what I want at the end of my video, to be able to do that. Hold on, we just gotta. I look like who? Brianna, we have a first time chatter, and I'm what is it? Who do I look like? Do I look like Queso to you? Like, who is this? Okay, what are we talking about? Yeah? Word? And who do you saying I look so similar to? You better not be saying Queso. I do not look similar to this. She's got beautiful hair. I mean, I got beautiful hair too. You know what I'm saying? What does this even mean? What are you trying to tell me right now? Yeah, the facial features. I look Asian to you. I'm the honkiest honky that's ever honkied, and I look Asian. Thanks for your chat, Brianna. I appreciate that. The facial features, okay.
Continue. In the past,
So
you paid it
in the
down. Again,
past,
why
I've
do I
paid
care
it
about the past?
down.
Yeah,
Don't.
why
do
no.
I care that you've been successful in the past? You're not right now. That means nothing. That means nothing.
Yeah, there it is.
Now there have been little charges that have added up.
Well,
to
honestly,
you
that's why I
had
clicked on the
performance
title. That's why I
review-
clicked on this title too.
you know, your fifth
I
year
saw
at the
Taylor
company,
Swift, and
and
I
they
was
said
just
this
like,
last year has
I
been an
gotta
absolutely
know
horrible
how she
employee.
spent.
Can you go
literally
in there and say, well, don't put me on
$500,000
a
on Taylor
performance
Swift.
improvement plan. I was really good my first year. That's not how this works. That's not how this works.
It is not how it works, chat.
Okay? Listen, I'll give a shout of praise. Can we bring in Christian for a second? All right, Christian, come in. I'm going to slightly embarrass him. Come here. Come here.
I'll do this.
No, but it's going to turn out good in the end. Come on.
You're gonna
Okay,
be a
Well,
good
you're just
example.
standing for a few seconds.
she's
So
currently
come
at almost
on,
$20,000.
Christian.
Okay,
He's the head
in either.
of, Hammer Elite.
Okay, hold on. So she. I need to figure out how to keep this on the screen. She's at $20,000 of debt. Okay, so those are like the totals for the credit cards, and then what she owed, the $6,000 she owes on her mortgage. That's not good, chat. $20,000, and she makes $6,000 a month. Okay, this is still recoverable, and I'm hoping to get the breakdown at the end. But we have another. Wait, I don't even know if I added this. Okay, I did add this. This is another $2,000, and I hope this is all. Like, we can't keep going, right? There's no way.
Membership. He runs that whole thing. Here's the thing. Listen, he's another example. Except he's the opposite of you. It starts bad. It ends good.
Okay.
When he first started, it was wild. He kind of abandoned his work and kind of left to Bolivia or something for a few months. And he quit by just stop uploading and didn't do anything. And then he begged for, he kind of begged for a job. We didn't hire him. We hired someone else. Then he begged for another job. We didn't hire him. We hired someone else. Then finally there was another job. We just couldn't find someone. We need someone. Okay, maybe we'll just give Christian a chance. And he started to load the bottom pole. And I didn't trust him. And it took a long time to build that trust. But he was grinding. He was showing he really cared. He put in the time, the effort, the creativity, got to know him, understood kind of what happened before. And he really built up. And now he's running this whole department and he's doing a lot of good things. What he did in the past no longer matters because he is successful today. What he did when he first started was a mess.
Why?
But he's not judged on that.
Go away.
You're only judged on the
buddy.
fact that you are above this credit limit right now, not that you weren't before. So stop bringing up this past thing. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter what I did 5 years ago, 10 years ago. It matters what I did today. Same with him, same with you. This is what you are. And this is what an adult thinks about, not a child. Again, this isn't fucking Reddit or TikTok where they can't get over things that people did 5, 10 years ago. You seem to have that brain. All that matters is you're f***ing it now. Thank you, Christian. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Christian.
So, shocker, we have fees $29 added, interest $39.94.
You had to just get
Minimum
that out. Her
payment,
past
$150
means nothing.
now.
I mean, she's not wrong. It's
Minimum
where we're
payment's
at,
getting
right?
a
We just need to
little
get to
out
where
of
we're at, I
hand
think.
right now, and that's why they're now becoming missed and late.
Well, hold on. Minimum
Spent
monthly payment.
$1,100 on bullshit this month.
Hold
Fuck
on.
you.
What's happening over here, man? What? Oh, did I not hit enter? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I'm getting sad. I keep I need to write it down or something. 6,037 plus 7,000 3 oh 5. I mean, I might have the totals up later. I just wanted to Okay, 19, just equal, man. It's just that 19,000. Okay.
$75 is likely the normal minimum. You owe $2,064.72. 12 years to pay off if you actually pay.
Minimum
And if you
150.
don't purchase, which I assume you do, when there's actually room to purchase. There it is, past due. It's your only one this year on this card. Surprisingly, shocking. but almost $400 of interest accrued. We're talking at least a whole month's of paycheck at this point, interest and fees. You've worked an entire month this year just for the interest and fees, not including your mortgage.
I've never seen the numbers put that way before. When it's put that way,
Well, how do you look at the numbers?
I look at what I have available to spend and then I spend it.
But you have nothing available to spend.
Oh, I'm aware of that now.
Now?
With the way the minimum payments are and the fact that I've literally had to miss payments to pay mortgage, yeah, not great.
Reprise Financial. What even is
I
this?
still don't
That
know.
is a personal loan for the lawyer.
Oh my another thing for the damn
Personal
lawyer.
Yeah, it's expensive to get divorced.
It is. Why was this so messy? Why couldn't you guys agree on anything? It took over a year.
Because it took a shift last October where we had to refocus what we were doing.
To
legally.
from.
I don't really want to get into it, but
Okay.
it was just the lawyer had to put in more work to rework the divorce decree. Basically having to start from scratch. So I needed to give her basically 2 retainer fees of like $4,500 each.
Not the Drewski, bro.
And the majority of it, as you could see, was not, obviously money out of pocket. It was through personal loan and a credit card.
$3,395.90 owed.
Man, dude, another 3,300, man. God, there was 3,400.
Minimum to payment $112.10. It just stacks, man. It's just stacking. I can't figure out what the interest rate is. Do you know the interest rate?
No,
No,
I don't
I do
know.
not
Actually,
know the
well,
interest rate.
I don't know.
Total fees and charge, other charges. I don't see.
Is there an interest rate on that?
I mean, maybe, or maybe it's interest free for a bit.
I don't think that one has an interest
at-
rate, if
We're
I'm
at
being honest.
20.
For
We're
now.
at $23,000.
Highly doubted
chat.
zero
23,000.
forever
That's
as a
how much.
personal
That's
loan.
how much
That'd
I
be
spent on my.
crazy.
That's how
Everyone
much
in
I
the
paid
world
for
would
my
be
car.
taking it out for
That's
everything.
this is
For
my car.
investing even. Unless it's specific for like a legal group, like they allowed you to finance through the legal group.
No, I think that was one of the personal loans I got through Credit Karma.
Then definitely not 0% for long. I'll tell you that. Now, why the is the IRS logo in front of me?
I can explain that one.
Well, okay.
Oh, no.
Correctly? Let's find out.
So when me and my ex-husband were still married back in 2022 and 2023, he was working 2 jobs. He was not having enough taken out in taxes from the 2 jobs. I had enough taken out for my job. When we went to go file married joint, we owed a lot because he wasn't putting enough away in taxes from the 2 jobs. So for the year 2024, when we filed, he was going to owe, I think like together we were going to owe like 10 or 15 grand.
Yeah, welcome to taxes. You guys made money.
Well,
you have
he
to pay your
he
share.
made a lot more than I did. And again, I was paying taxes properly on my portion of income. So I didn't want to be attached to all of that and have to split that down the middle. It was cheaper for me for us to file married separately. And then I wasn't able to claim 2 of the kids. I let him, in order to make up some of his debt,
and
I
that's
let
still
him
what
claim all
happened.
the
If you're
kids.
splitting it down the middle, right? Isn't that
So the divorce
obvious?
decree says that we can, because we have an even number of children, we can each claim 2 and 2. And
Yeah,
the
so
tax
it's
credit
fair.
is
So
$2
what's the
grand.
issue?
So from what I owed or what I would have owed, because we still had to file married separately, we were still legally married as of the last day of last year. We didn't finalize until this past January. So filing married separately, I owed my portion $3 grand. And I wasn't able to make up the difference for that because I let him claim all the children to offset his IRS costs.
Why? Why would you do that?
Because I was trying to be a nice person.
I know, but it's not even fair.
Well,
Is it?
Well, because he was saying that we would just file married jointly, but then I didn't want to have to split the 15 grand that we were going to owe down the middle.
Why would you have to split it and not him if we were kind of
that's what he
aligned?
was arguing with the divorce lawyer, was that it would have to be split expenses. Like that's like split down the middle. Like what
Okay,
we
well,
owed.
3,000 is not as bad as splitting 15, so okay.
That was the only
But
way I
it's
could get out of
owed
that.
in
So-
approximately 100 in 10 days.
I have to set up a payment.
So she throws in 10 days. In 10 days. I mean, this actually already passed. He probably fucking didn't pay it, dude. Okay. IRS. $3,000.
payment plan with them.
You have.
I have to.
Dude,
Okay.
you have 10 days until fees and interest start going insane.
I had a payment plan set up with them. It fell through because it wasn't because the payments weren't going through because the money wasn't there.
Oh, what the I mean, they can garnish.
Well, all they have to do is garnish one of my paychecks and
The
then
money
never have to worry
wasn't
about it again.
there yet. 1,100 on bull. This still doesn't make sense.
I still haven't seen what this shit is. So
we haven't gotten to your
questionable if it was
spending
necessary.
yet. Obviously, doesn't seem to be on the credit cards.
yes, I am fully admitting there is a spending problem. There always has been. As long as I've been able to
Then
have a
how
dollar
can
in my
you
pocket,
say-
it's burned a hole.
Then how can you say the IRS set up a payment plan but failed because there was no money there? That was your choice.
You're right. The priority wasn't on them.
Your taxes? Your priority was on McDonald's over taxes?
My priority was my fear overcoming the fact of like, how am I going to tackle this?
What?
I've never had
No, you can't
any
tackle
taxes
anything
owed to the
until you
IRS.
try.
I've never, you're right. But
Well, how
it's
does your fear not lead to action? If I'm afraid of something, I go crazy. I go,
because as you're realizing, it is accumulating to so much that I am like internally starting to shut down. Like it's
so
too
you're
much
going to
to
let it
handle.
happen even more, making the fear
No,
even greater to
I'm having a
overcome?
hard time prioritizing what needs to go where first. I know that I have the income. I have the math. The math is going to math. It's not mathing right now because of where I've accumulated everything to. The minimum payments, the IRS debt I had to take on, the divorce money, like between paying the lawyer, trying to get through my divorce, the loss of income for the first time ever in my life. Everything is coming to a head and I don't know where to tackle it first. I have no idea where to start. No idea.
That sounds so reasonable, but the answer is literally going out to eat and the other bullshit. Like, what the obviously, that's the first thing. All right, listen here, financial audit. I've
Yeah,
curated the exact
yeah.
resources and tools
So,
I
hold
personally
on.
use or would use if I was in certain situations. So take advantage of these offers in the resources section in the description below. The first one, I've
So,
moved
chat-
my investments to
Chat, she right now we're at a total of $26,765 in debt. Now I want to see what her total monthly payments are right now. So with just not the mortgage, I just want to see what the credit stuff she has is. So we got 335, 120, 80, 500, 80, 150, and 112. And then she basically owes right now the entire, as of this video, whatever, but she owes the entirety of that IRS debt to $3,000. She owes that now. So she literally would have to, but then how do you pay your, okay, the house has to get sold. Hold on, sorry. Get that muted.
in your account.
and stop. Another thing is, if you say, I don't know where to start first, make a budget. And then you know. It's not complicated to make a budget. You get the budgeting course, you get all the good stuff. I mean,
I have never, my entire life, I have never
you keep saying that over and over again.
Because it's true.
But that doesn't make sense for 4 or 7 months, whatever we want to call it. You've had the opportunity to learn. It is not complicated. Nothing here is revolutionary.
And
hundreds of thousands of people have improved their life from the show.
And my life
it's
has
crazy.
been absolutely chaotic.
Over 100, I should say.
It's my life. Okay,
Everyone's life is chaotic in different
and
ways.
It is incredibly harder as a single mom. I'm like I have.
That's a brand new thing.
Choice.
It is a brand new thing, and I'm having a hard time
And you've
adjusting.
been in bad debt before that.
You're right. You're absolutely. I'm not denying that.
So I'm not going to use that and cry with you on it. Like, shut the f up. The last card we talked about, you're like, it's been up and down ever since I got it in college. That's not single mom.
No, it's not.
So
And
what is that? What
so
is
the
that
habits
cope?
carry through. The habits carry through, and
It's
then
cope.
I have never got
It is
to
it's coping, no hagging,
grieve
chat.
my
Coping, no
divorce
hagging.
and grieve
What?
the
Grieve
last
your
relationship.
divorce?
No, because I distracted myself with a new relationship.
No one died. Who chose to divorce?
I did.
Yeah.
Then I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you to shut the f up.
It's still a loss. We had a whole life
It's
together.
a loss. Yeah, you guys split 50-50 and including custody, which means you guys see each other and you guys are near each other.
Everyday life
And you're the one
was
who chose to
disrupted.
kill it.
Yeah.
And you're the one who chose to do it. I don't know. It's hard for me to have sympathy on that. If you're not the one who
But
chose,
if
I get it.
you've never been married and gone through a divorce and had kids, then you can't really say, can you? Because
No, but you're still the one to do it, and I've chosen to break up with people. It's not the same, but it was
and
still
when
your
you
choice.
literally are married and have children and have those intimate moments
that you
in
chose
life,
to do.
I did choose to do them.
And that
but
you chose to stop.
That doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt when it ends.
Have the chance to grieve. Okay, fine. You get a chance to grieve. Why does that mean you completely f your life while your chance to grieve? 7 months since the
Because
divorce.
I'm learning.
A year and 7 months since you decided to divorce.
I'm learning
a year
for
and
the
7 months.
first time in my life to.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, and it's the
broken
truth.
record.
I have never had to manage a household independently. Never
Guess what?
in my adult
Doesn't
life.
matter.
Never.
If you were just a single whatever person, no kids, fine. You get that choice. You have kids, you don't get that choice. You don't get that choice.
You're right, and
It's not an option.
in my
so I don't give a
entire life, I have relied far too heavily on my financial partners that have contributed. It's true though. I have always
but that's
had
not an
someone to back me up.
excuse.
I will be the first to admit I was not
That's
a
not an
responsible
excuse.
financial partner.
You are
in
not
any of,
a responsible
I'm not.
person.
I'm not responsibly financial. Yes, no, you're right. I
Snap
have not.
finance. Why do you have Snap? Isn't this usually tools? What's Snap?
No,
Snap
Snap.
finance. That
Car.
one is.
That's a car.
Like
a car.
that's my
a
car repairs.
car repair.
I had to have my car repaired this summer, and
Yep.
I'm sorry, but like 4 kids have to get around places. Like I had to do
Oh my gosh,
something
you
about
just
it.
bring everything back to kid. Like
It is the kids.
Like you need a car regardless. It has nothing to do with the fact that you have a kid. Like I get it. Shut the fuck up. You can also Uber with kids. I'm not saying do that. I'm
4
not
kids?
making that argument. But the thing is, every time there's anything you fall back on, my kids, my kids, my kids. Like shut the fuck up. People do things. People have kids. You're not a crazy, unique person.
You're right.
crazy.
People have kids.
You're
yes,
crazy.
I know.
Like shut up with
How
it. It's
much on the Snap
obnoxious.
finance?
$1,660.24.
$1,600,
Minimum
okay.
monthly payment $85.
Those are usually zero interest.
Biweekly.
Oh,
They take that every check.
the payment $85.43.
Biweekly.
Wait. 16,
Minimum monthly
60?
payment $85.43.
Biweekly.
Wait, what? How is it? How is it? How is the total 20? Wait, hold on. Remaining amount for maximum number of payment renewals. Total paid to date 1,000. Remaining amount for early buyout option. This is not making any sense to me. What is remaining amount for early buyout option? Is that if she doesn't pay it off before the zero interest? Okay, I guess we're saying
Minimum monthly payment $85.43.
Biweekly.
Oh,
They take that every check. And when I had to have the repairs
So-
done on the car, I was under the impression that I would be able to pay it before the 100 days was up. And now there's like not an interest rate on it, but they're charging me $2,000 basically to like to have it.
what was the repair you needed?
I had a giant hole in my canister underneath my car that needed to all be fixed.
canister.
What car do you have?
2022 Chevy Traverse.
Okay, Fortiva.
Yeah.
What the even
Wait,
is?
hold on. So okay, so yeah, she didn't pay it back. She didn't pay it back within the allotted time that she was supposed to because it's zero interest for 100 days. She's right. So that's okay. The only other thing of debt that I've had is I had a truck that I couldn't. I had like $3,000 in repairs I needed to do on it. I didn't have the $3,000, but I did do like the Snap Finance, the zero interest, blah blah blah. That was during the time I also had student loans and stuff. But then again, that also leads to me. That was like one of the first things I had some sort of monthly payment on before, and I had to pay it off before, whatever. One of the most stressful times of my life. I was so stressed about getting that paid off. It was one of the worst feelings of all time. I can't imagine how she feels with this amount of debt. Especially if she's never looked at it and now she's seeing it all. So she actually owes on this now $2,300. And this is what I was saying before about like some of the debt. Like I'm not saying some of the stuff is really bad to use. Like I said, I'm not gonna sit there and say I haven't used it in my life. Now nowadays, I would probably never use it. Um, but I was I guess in my early 20s. I mean, this happened when I was probably about 20 years old, or maybe even about 21, 22 when I had this truck. And yeah, I did some some things like that. Now, did I have to do it right away? Probably not. Maybe I shouldn't have done it when I did do it. But either way, I digress on that. I'm just saying I have used this. It's not necessarily a bad tool if you make sure you pay it off in 100 days. But again, if you have a record of not doing stuff like that, well then yeah, you have to find other options. It looks like we have another
It just looks like another credit card. 6 years to pay off.
Fortiva was the company that financed my Vivint equipment for the home security system for the house that
What?
we got when we
home
first moved
security.
in April of 2023. I was left unattended with the salesperson that came to my door.
Wait,
in
hold
April
on.
30th.
Oh, shit,
Fortiva
hold on.
was
Hold on. Also, it was
giant hole in-
$85. It was $85 monthly payment. Sorry, hold on. I had 816. $85 monthly payment bi-weekly, right? So we have to times that by 2. $85. So that because I want the minimal monthly payment is $170. So right now we're at a minimum monthly payment of another $170, $200, $1,086 minimum monthly payments that she has to make and what she has.
my canister underneath my car that needed to all be fixed.
What car do you have?
2022 Chevy Traverse.
$41.
In April of 2023. I was left unattended with the salesperson that came to my door. And I
Dude.
signed up for
Oh, you have no responsibility or ability to think for 2 seconds.
my husband at the time was out with my son and they came to the door and I was like, yeah, we need home security. That sounds great.
Okay.
And I signed us up
What
for
is
it.
wrong with you?
That is terrible.
And now interest and fees are accruing. Balance $1,990.10. Minimum payment $98.75.
Yeah, they gave me a credit card.
Yeah, they did, and they made a ton of money off you. Well done on that. Basically maxed out, so it's almost like it just happened. Nope, you were above the limit literally last month. Kill me now. Yep, late payment. Who would have thought? $41.
98.
Fee.
Yeah.
$32.75 interest.
Almost $1,100.
You've had 3 late fees this year.
But none have hit my credit.
Doesn't matter. It's more money you owe. You dumb.
I've never
Thousands in interest and fees.
I have never paid
Thousands.
attention to that.
Why?
Like, I guess just ignorance. Like I just don't
Ignorance?
yeah. Like
In what way?
well, ignorance of like
You didn't even know it to look?
I mean, I know that there's interest being added to it. I know that there's fees, but I'm
I don't
not,
know
I'm
if
not
that's
looking.
ignorance. That's more
No, but this is what I-
willful.
Neglect?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but
It's neglect.
Which is irresponsibility. That's not ignorance. I can relatively excuse ignorance and call it out and yell at it, but just willful neglect is you. You're just bad. You can't. You should never be someone who's around debt.
I know, but here's the thing.
I'll get you a course.
Okay, this is what I was saying though, chat. This is what I was saying, and I can tell by the way she's kind of talking about this now. She's literally never been. This is what I was saying. It's sad. This is sad because she's just never been told how to do this stuff. So it's like yes, right? It's like yes, this stuff. It is her fault ultimately, right? Because she is responsible for her actions, but it is also like I said, two things can be true at once here. It's sad because it's like she was never. The reason why she's so confused is because she, honest to goodness, she's never looked at this like this a day in her life. She's never done it. And if you've never done it, then yeah, it's going to be shocking and confusing. It's going to be. Like she's probably so genuinely. I mean, and I'm not saying it's 100%. Maybe it's a little bit of feigning ignorance, but I think she's genuinely confused and probably disgusted even now. Like she knows all she was seeing was what she had to pay, but she wasn't taught what a good interest rate. Like I don't know. I mean that's I'm kind of ad libbing here. I'm not 100% sure if that's the actual case, but I mean it's what it feels like a little bit, you know.
True
when I see it,
certification
you can kind of see it in her face.
Accounting,
It's
take
sad.
an
It's
accounting
sad.
thing.
It's really sad for me
You
to
don't need
see.
it for your career, but you need to learn accounting for your life. You need to look at documentation. Usually people get that in the audience and then they get a higher paying job, but you just need to be able to look at your damn accounts.
Yeah.
And again, with these fees and everything, if I got you on the Webull app, it's the app I use for individual investing. Okay, if I got you on that with the sign-up bonuses and everything that we have, link in the description below, all that good stuff, it's hundreds of dollars. Even that alone is nothing compared to you just sitting here taking late fees, thousands of them, thousands of dollars of them, upward of $10,000 of interest. Like, it's insanity. None of the best benefits you get out there through sign-up rewards or investing in the market, you're losing to everything because you're completely with your decisions. Is that all your debt? No, this is a personal loan.
Damn.
No,
$26,700.
That's my car. That's my car loan.
You said it's a 2022 Chevy Traverse?
Yes.
$26,000.
Oh, we have a car note too. We always have a car note. We always have a car note. Gosh. Cars, man. I understand. I mean, I understand they're necessary, but damn, 2023. She said it's like a 2023 Terrain, and it already had to have an $800 or no, $1,000 repair or whatever the hell it is. How? We have take it back. Like, take it back to where we bought it from. Damn. $26,000 too. 708. That's a lot. That's a lot.
$708.74.
What's the payment?
Mhm.
What the and what's the interest rate on this?
No,
6.25.
It's not.
not terrible.
It's.
I know it's
in
well
that middle ground of like, is it bad? Is it good? It's
with-
not good. But
with the car. So this,
What's
and
the
my
only-
ex-husband will tell you, and I think he stands by this to this day. This was the worst financial decision I had ever made.
What do you think it's worth?
It's worth about 20, so I know I'm about
Yeah,
6
20.
grand underwater.
Just about. Yep.
So
What's your minimum payment on this guy?
Yeah.
518.
518.
Ooh, they're stacking. That's a long term too. Then.
518.
It is long. It was like 72, I think.
So you're gonna have this
72
forever.
months.
I mean, I anticipated it. I will never buy a new car ever again, though. But
I hope so. We'll see. Who knows what guy you'll get in your life next that convinces you to.
nah,
Uh-huh.
I don't think a guy could do that. Anyway, so
Last time.
me and the ex-husband almost went through divorce back in 2022 when I purchased this car. And this was
so
kind
sympathetic
of
for this
like
divorce.
my cue. I'm gonna go get the car that I want.
Oh, what a good wife. What a good partner. What a good spouse. What a good
Yeah.
mother.
I mean, we
Yeah.
were like drawing
Yeah.
up divorce papers, like it was that far gone. And I was like, well, then I'm gonna go
Well,
get the car I want.
Why were you almost getting divorced then?
Same reason we got divorced
What was
now.
the same reason?
It was just we didn't get along.
Oh, well, yeah, tragic that you got divorced then.
Well, we got pregnant very early on in our relationship. So we tried to do what we thought was best and just stay together for the kids. And obviously
And then
that
kept
didn't play out.
having more.
Yeah, we did that pretty well.
You're good at one thing, taking dick.
Taking dick.
Anyway, so
We're at $1,600.
My friend, my coworker, her boyfriend.
Son of a bitch. Dude. Okay, also, go back. 16. Why does it do this? Go back. 1602.75. 1602.75. Chat, we're cooked. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, chat. Oh no. We're at, oh my gosh. Okay, this is stressing me out. Her monthly payments is a whole week's pay. It's more than a whole week's pay. She makes $14.88, dude. We're too. No wonder she is underwater. No wonder she is drowning, dude. No wonder she is drowning. Oh my goodness. $1,600 so far in monthly payments, man. I mean, $500 of this is her car. But even if we take that out, we're still almost at a whole week's pay. Like what? I don't understand how people do this themselves.
Was a car salesman, and I was promised to have a great deal, and they added about 10 grand worth of stuff on top of the car that I had to later get off, including additional like bumper to bumper warranty. They tinted my windows, like things that I just wasn't like, didn't read the fine print about. And I overpaid by, about 10 grand on that car. And
That's
so
crazy.
originally,
the interest isn't great.
the loan that I had through the dealership, my car payment was like $800 or $900.
$1,500 in interest
And
this
then
year so
I
far
had
on
another
that.
coworker who recommended I go through the credit union to get my payment lower.
Student loans for nursing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Student
damn, we got
loans,
Student loan debt
Student loans
too
to be a
still.
caddy.
Chat. What did I say to?
Do they
False.
teach that in nursing school?
To be caddy?
Yeah,
No, you
to
learn
be
that. You
a
learn on the
drama
job.
queen.
You learn it on the job.
Mm-hmm. $34,893.
I mean, it's not.
Look, I haven't had student loans in a.
That's not bad. I mean, yeah, that's not bad. I mean, mine were like 20, but mine was 20 for a 4-year degree. Mine were actually really cheap though. I had to have paid these down. I hope. Damn. This is rough. $34,000 in student loans. Holy shnikes. The house has to go. The house has to go, chat. It has to go. It has to go. The house has
Why?
to
I
go.
feel like
What's
everyone's
the
been
minimum?
non-student loans these days.
What's
It's
the
interesting
minimum?
to see it, especially the federal. Why is it in forbearance right now? Oh, you were in PSFL or something.
Well,
Probably.
so no, they put me on like because of the flooding we had in the area, there was some sort of like deferment that they automatically gave me
Flooding we hit.
back in July. The floods. You remember the Great Floods, right?
Yeah, the great floods that affected far, far west.
Well, they said I was within the area, and so I took the forbearance.
Mission.
Well, interest is accruing well, you don't have to pay. So well done on that. Top one being a 6.54, of which I would pay
Yeah.
off quicker than minimum even would suggest.
Yeah, I have to.
You have these going through 2049 as the estimated
2049.
payoff.
Yep, school's expensive.
What was your minimum monthly payment?
Like $234.
Yeah, sounds about right. Well, no, you're lower.
And then we did like the save plan. And
That's probably why you're actually like, listen, you'll start facing punishments next year.
oh,
Next summer, like 9 months from now, 8 months, just about.
when it came out of
But you can get on the RAP plan, the repayment assistance
I saw
payment.
that. Yeah.
That is the new Trump administration's plan. For you and your income, I could see you doing about, I could see your payment being about $150.
That's not bad. Because with the save
No,
right
that's
now,
not.
what they put me at was like 133, I think.
Yeah. So it'd be pretty similar. It's just because you don't have a bad income by any means.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Okay. PNC Bank. Okay, is that the end of your debt
I
then?
mean, 234.
Oh,
I
this
know
is a
it's
due
about
date.
doing something.
No, what is this? You're past due on what? What is
PNC.
this?
That's a private student loan.
You're past due on your private student loans. Really? Really? A $62.10 payment? Really? $400 going out to eat and you're past due on this? Why? Just why?
Well, because when it was due, the money wasn't there, and when I wanted to go out to eat, the money was there.
Oh, what a disgusting. I'm losing sympathy with anyone who says they can't afford to live in this country anymore. I really am. Knowing that even by all standards, disposable
this is-
income after
this is
all
easily-
necessary
this is-
expenses
I mean,
to
I wouldn't want
live,
this. This
which
is
is
just
typically
paid
what
off- paid
disposable
off
income
now.
is in like
Why
its
do you
truest
sit there?
sense.
But-
The poorest states in the United States have more than the average median person in the entire United Kingdom. We do so well here, even the poorest among us. I am losing sympathy. Look at you. You make money
Yeah,
and you
he's not.
squander
I
it,
mean,
you
you're not wrong.
it all, and then you say, I can't pay my bills. Yes, you can. You're a degenerate. What a joke. 62 is your normal minimum monthly payment. Of course, you owe double right now. 62.10. I don't know what the overall balance is. What is it? Can you tell me?
Like
Okay,
3,400.
it's 3,785. It's not even that crazy when it comes to.
Oh, it's okay. Hold on. Shit. Damn it. She's okay. So she's delinquent on it. So she owes. I don't even know how to count. So man, it's gonna be hard for me to calculate. I mean, $124. I mean, I guess get caught up. Well, let me rewrite this. PNC. Gosh, damn it. The total that she owes right now is $37.85. The minimum is $62.10, but she owes 120 because she missed a payment. She owes $124.20.
It's 3,785. It's not even that crazy when it comes to student loans.
No.
Interest rate is 8%, so that's not good. So I'd tackle
That's
this.
crazy.
Late fees. Oh, good. $7 in our checking account. Literally $8,553 came in, and there's only $7.79 left. What a joke. Started with $2. Amazon Prime. Zelling out 115, Venmoing out 150. Amazon Prime going in and getting some bull. Hey, when you stop in the store and you only get like a few dollars of things, what is
Damn,
it?
Target $1,000.
Because it's never groceries in America. We don't do that way. We bulk spend, and then we take it home in our nice big old pickup trucks. That's freedom. We don't do the European walk to the grocery store, get what we need for the day model. So what the are you getting?
If it's at HEB, it's probably like
Or
a gallon of milk.
Target?
Well, if it's, I don't know, I think I spent like $11 on like Band-Aids and first aid stuff my kid needed. Like,
I'm having a hard time believing and
That's
trusting you
true.
based on everything you have done in this conversation so far.
Yeah.
Not even knowing you had late fees and stuff.
Oh my gosh, this is a lot, dude.
Smart Hub,
This is-
$127. Winning got some bull. $10.18 from Target. 89.
This probably
83
doesn't even
cents.
count
And then another
subscriptions.
Target, $12.95. I
Subscriptions.
doubt you're just endlessly going in and getting only necessities. Apple Cash sent out $14.04. Listen, you're probably not an energy drink person, are you?
No.
'Cause that's okay. That's what most people stop in and get. And honestly, again, just like making your coffee at home instead of getting Starbucks, get the fucking gamer subs. You can take one of those free samples right there. You guys can get free samples, link in the description below. Type in code HAMMER or get 10% off when you purchase the gamer subs flavor of your choice. It's 25 cents a serving. It's like making your coffee at home instead of going to Starbucks, which you should be doing instead.
I've
So
learned
that's
to
what I
start
would say.
doing.
Good. You're making your coffee good, and make your energy drinks at home too. Why not? It's so easy and it's so cheap. Movie theater, selling out 20. Movie theater, Amazon. When it got some bullshit, or it's a restaurant, I can't tell. Betterman on $100. ATM withdrawal 103. Seven Oaks Coffee. Taylor Swift shop. You. It was all necessities, guys. PayPal out $9.50. Fanfix.
I think that's like a
Goon material.
no,
Is
like a
that goon
subscription
material?
on Amazon for something. Crunchyroll?
Spotify. Oh, selling out 30. Winning got some bullshit. Then went out 60. Austin Airport. Selling out 20. Etsy, DoorDash, and Wendy's. We're DoorDashing, but we're not paying our mortgage.
$50 on DoorDash.
Amazon,
Not DoorDashing
Amazon.
anything actually.
Okay, DoorDash and Wendy's. Why is that on your checking account?
Oh,
Tit.
that was when I was back home for my friend's wedding.
That's when I DoorDash Wendy's, even though whenever
The one
DoorDash
time
Wendy's.
I DoorDash. Oh my god.
Hey.
I was home
Hey.
for my friend's wedding.
Hey, you didn't pay your mortgage. I don't give a You didn't pay your credit cards. I don't give a When I get some bullshit. Amazon, Venmo on 175. Cooper's Gift, Amazon. Pull up that Amazon, by the way. We're about to go through it. Apple
Pull
Bill,
up that Amazon.
got some bullshit. Winning the Buckies and got some bullshit. Care.com, recurring purchase.
That was a one-time membership. I had to find a babysitter while my mom normally watches the kids.
Okay, winning got some bullshit. Rose's Cafe, winning got some bullshit. Amazon, taking the toll roads. You do not have to. I know where you live. You don't have to. It just takes a little longer. It's okay. You should not be paying for tolls.
Well, when I have to
you
go
should
pick
not be paying for tolls.
When I have to go
If
pick
you
up my
can't
kids
pay
at
your
daycare
mortgage,
before they
if you
close at
can't-
6, I get the toll roads.
If you can't pay your mortgage, no tolls. No tolls. Bullshit.
What do you want to see on
Your order page. Academy Sports. When it got some bullshit. Scooters Coffee, Amazon, Lucky Rabbit, Academy Sports, bullshit at Academy Sports, Georgetown Youth. Yeah, but you went and like got a drink or a soda or whatever. Zelenar, $150. Animal, there's the animal. Venmo now $240 and Venmo now $80. Are all the Venmos going to the X?
No.
All the Zells? Where are they all going?
Venmos are going. They were going to the babysitter, and then helping my mom and my brother financially.
Screen recording, blocking out all private information. We got a book for the kids. Don't need that. Shirts. Don't need that. Cute fluffy toy. Don't need that. Keychain. Baseball ID badge holder. Don't need that. Aesthetic rainbow ID badge holder. Don't need that. Another one. Don't need it. Bluetooth mouse. Maybe. I don't think it's 100% necessary. Heights adjustable rectangular computer monitor thing. Don't 100% need that in order to survive. Coloring pencils. Don't need it. Giant rainbow 5 balloon number 5. Don't need it. 18-star balloon. Don't need it. Pixel cube foil balloons for Minecraft. Don't need it. 48-piece cat cupcake thing. Don't need it. Stickers. Don't need it. Minecraft creeper. Don't need it. Minecraft stuff. Don't need it. A 5 balloon. More balloons. More balloons. More cupcakes. More
Hell,
suckers.
she doing all
more
these balloons.
squishy
My
toys.
twins had their 5th
Yeah, I
birthday
don't give a
party.
you can't pay your mortgage. Socks, baseball socks, I will accept that one for the kid. Because I would rather them do that and enriching things than get balloons.
They had
Race
to have
cars,
a birthday party.
They honestly, 100.
It is so much cheaper to buy
you
balloons.
did not need to do balloons. Yeah, but look at how much you spent on all this, all stacked up. It's
goodie
the little things
bags,
stacked up.
balloons, cupcake
Dude,
toppers. That shit all costs money.
I agree. You're not paying your mortgage. The roof over their head is literally the most important besides food. Sandwich cutter, f you.
They have to bring their lunch.
Shut the up. You don't need a sandwich cutter. You have a
They don't
knife,
like
you
crust.
dumb cunt. I don't care. You have a knife. Cat ear headbands.
I
For the
used to
You
birthday
got
party.
some. I don't care. You can't pay your mortgage. Leash. Okay. Shouldn't have got the dog. Collar. Okay. Shouldn't have got the dog. Balloons. Balloons. Endless stickers. Endless Minecraft. Endless bullshit. It's all. Nothing in here is a necessity. I will accept the baseball shoes. That is it. And the collar and leash because you at least need them, but you shouldn't have got the dog. Bullshit. When it's like got some bullshit. When it's like got some bullshit. Got Starbucks, McDonald's. Now when it's like got some bullshit. Sling TV. What the who even gets that? When it's like got some bullshit. McDonald's. When it's like got some bullshit. When it's like got some bullshit. YouTube. Google YouTube Prime Time. I don't even know what that is. Ubering.
That's Crunchyroll.
When it's like got some bullshit. When it's like got some bullshit. Because you're always getting drinks, snacks at the baseball park with the kids. Bullshit. All going inside, getting some bullshit and getting some drinks.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
snackies at
well,
the
we
park.
kind of knew
Pack
that
your
her.
I don't give a. Yeah, look at it. Look at it. Uh-huh. You're damn right. Minimum 1,100. It is likely more closer to 1,600 in bullshit spent. I don't want to hear it. Any balance in this? $3. Oh,
and-
good. Selling out $145. Any balance $3.96. Ridiculous. Retirement at 31. Yeah, her kids are gonna have to pause her life and take care of her. 1,718. Wonderful. That's her rollover IRA. So past 401k. Oh, and that's our retirement. Oh my gosh, what a joke. Fanfic. Yeah, isn't it a fan fiction website where they write smutty fan service stories?
That's definitely not what I'm paying for. It's a subscription. I don't know which one it is.
You sure the 7-year-old's not becoming a little gooner?
No.
You
my God.
Okay.
I have, yeah, no. Wait, how much was it?
I don't know. I don't have it in front of me anymore.
That might be the cost of Amazon Prime. every
No,
month.
no, it's fanfic, dude.
I don't know.
It would say Prime. Okay, income 6,000. Okay, mortgage
Yeah,
is
income
typically, if you're responsible, which you're not, 3,000.
I'm curious to see what his breakdown is. Let's see what his breakdown is, and then
53
we'll do my
cents.
breakdown.
Debt minimum
Yeah.
monthly payments outside of the mortgage is $1,570.81. Gas, electric, internet, all those utilities combined, how much? Average month.
130, 150.
It's just average. Come on.
I mean, like probably 400.
400.
Okay.
Sounds like a lot.
Gas, vroom, vroom, drive.
Including insurance.
Gas.
Oh, gas. Sorry. Like 150,
Car insurance.
250,
Phone bill.
Oh no.
144, and that's rolled in with my internet. It's bundled.
Oh, okay. So I should take away from the utilities?
No, that's
oof.
including.
Okay, if you ever want to separate it, do helium. It's great in Austin because T-Mobile's great here, same towers. $15 a month. $700 for food. I think I could actually go a little lower because you split halftime. No, 700 is good because you split 50-50.
I don't come anywhere close to spending that.
Well, no, you don't. I don't give a what you do. You're meal prepping. You're using the cookbook. You're using the budget sheet that we give you, the
that's fair.
education.
Yeah, if
you're meal
I'm
prepping. You're cooking a few
meal
times a week. I don't care if they
Sure.
love the food. You're meal prep a few times a week. Warm things up. Overnight foods. It's a lot of things like that.
Yeah.
And you're only getting them 50% of the time, so I don't give a TP fund. Anything else you need to survive? This includes you, your kids, and sports funds.
Yeah, but she's already
I would
over.
try to do 250. It's toothpaste, all that good stuff.
Yeah, sure.
It goes to new socks, all that goody. Medical health care. Any co-pays on a monthly basis?
Maybe
Is
like
there-
$60.
Is there a gym?
There is
How much?
36.
$50 for pet insurance. Make sure
No,
you
I
get
don't
it.
have pet insurance.
I know you will now because no way you can afford to keep this dog alive, which is why it's irresponsible for you to have gotten the dog. $50 pet insurance. How much for pet food?
Like 21 bucks a month.
That doesn't
Subscriptions,
seem
I'll
right off.
try to do $35.
A lot of my subscriptions are
A
also
lot of your
rolled into my
subscriptions
internet.
will be canceled as well. Anything else that needs to be in your budget that I have not taken into account?
No.
These are the necessities. These are you're living down in the dirt while you are trying to pay off debt and get above water. That's what this is. This isn't your budget for the rest of your life, nor would I ever want it to be, okay? This is a sacrifice budget. This is a temporary budget. This is a you need to do it budget. So I don't know if you have a choice. You really don't because you're over by $685.34.
Yeah.
So,
So we got.
I have good news. The good news is on the weeks that you don't have the kids, you are doing Uber Eats and DoorDash, or you're doing, you're picking up extra nursing shifts. On the weeks that you don't have them, even if you do have them, I would love to see you do it. If you can make an extra $2,000 a month,
Easy.
easy.
Why would we be doing
Okay,
it
well, I'll
then?
take your word for it.
Well, yeah, nurses are always in need. I can
know,
pick up
but you
shifts
have 4
anytime.
kids.
Yeah, but I have help. My mom helps me a lot with
Well,
a
if
lot.
that's the case, can you make $30,000 extra a month?
How much?
3,000 extra?
That's pushing it.
Okay, call it 2,000. It gives you an extra 1,300. We'll call it.
Yeah, she can make
Listen,
more
the
money.
debt outside of
than-
the mortgage, $86,378.45 of bad debt, $1,300. I mean, you can pay off debt in 66 months. Yeah, I mean, you can pay debt off in about 5 years. Your income will scale. It'll increase. But it's 5 years to sacrifice and really working your ass off. But it's worth it because, again, I mean, a kid won't even be graduating, one kid will be close to be graduating high school, and you'll finally be independent. They won't have to take care of you, and the rest of the kids are going to live a great childhood. It's a temporary sacrifice, and it is totally worth it. Then you get a fully funded emergency fund, and then you're living 50, 25, 25. 50% on needs, 25% of fun, 25% to investing. Your income should catch up and you'll make more money to where that mortgage should be closer to less than 50%. And your needs you'll keep tight so you can have fun. But if you need to stretch your needs to about 55%, you then do 20% for fun. You do not take away from investing because you need to catch up on investing. So that's what you're doing from here. That's it. It's going to be a 5-year process. Call it 6 after you have the emergency fund, then 50, 25, 25, or 55, 20, 25. Let's get this Hammer financial score, and then we'll jump into the post show. Hammer financial score.
Okay, I'm trying to. Okay,
Spending
let's. So
and sounds like we
gosh,
might be
dang it.
calling the ex-husband in the post show because apparently he's coming in and always bailing her out. Okay, we're gonna call the ex-husband in the post show. Let's get the Hammer financial score. Okay, spending a budget, you overspent, 0 out of 10. Debt, you have IRS debt, 0 out of 10. Emergency fund, nothing in savings, 0 out of 10. Retirement, barely started, 1 out of 10 for your age. Real estate is the only thing you have to your name. However, it's too high of a minimum payment for your income, and if you sold it today, you'd lose money, so it's not that great, but at least you're in the market, and you can ride at some point, and that gives you some credit, but 4 out of 10
we're gonna
there.
have a lot of-
Actually,
lot
I'll
to
give it
do
a 5 out of
chat,
10 because
but-
the interest rate is incredible. It's going to be a Hammer financial score, 1 out of 10. Click that join button or use the link in the description below, guys. Join Hammer Elite 3 premium shows posted every single day, Monday through Friday, including an extra 20 minutes of this episode, which is called
We
the
should-
Financial
we
Auto
should
Post
do
Show.
the
And I'll see you
Hammer-
there where we call the ex-husband and confront her. I'm with your ex-wife. How much debt outside of the mortgage do you think Taylor has?
40,000?
$85,000.
Ooh, I can take the house from her.
Hammer Elite is the best YouTube.
see chat here. Okay, that's. I mean, I kind of want to go watch that. Man, I don't know how. I mean, I probably have to pay for that, but maybe if we start liking this on that channel, maybe we'll do it. Okay, we've been live for like 2.5 hours. This was like an hour and a half thing. I crashed out. We took breaks. There was a little bit of setup. Whatever. Okay, but here's where we're at, chat. Here is where we are at. Let us bring up. I wish I could show you. I'm gonna have to get another camera, I think, to get you a view of my. I have to write this stuff out. It's gonna be hard to see, but I'll get my calculator out, and maybe I'll you know what? I'll also get an Excel a spreadsheet rocking. I also usually when I do make my budgets, I actually use Dave Ramsey's app, the Every Dollar Budget app. It's a fantastic app. I'm not sure about Caleb Hammer's stuff. I mean, I'm sure his stuff is great as well. Maybe I will get it and try it out and tell you guys what I think. But for now, let us just open a Google Sheets. Hey, okay, sorry. Okay, so but here's where we're at. She has like they said she had $85,000 in debt. Past the mortgage, which is crazy. And the mortgage is a separate thing. Not the mortgage as a whole. I mean, I know it does add on to her debt for sure. $444,000 is outrageous. But so here's where we're at. So let's calculate. We're gonna calculate the monthly payment. Again, we know that she makes about $6,000 a month. Well, a little bit less than that. I mean, also sounded like she could. Also, towards the end, she said that she could increase her salary by $2,000 a month. She was pretty confident in that. That would be fantastic if we could get her salary for monthly up to $8,000. That would be really great. Really great, because she owes. Her monthly payments are like probably almost $2,000 a month, which is crazy. That $2,000 that extra she would make would just go to her monthly payments, or the minimum monthly payments, mind you, and we have to be making more than the minimums. So, let's go through this. So currently we have. Let's just. I'm gonna separate the mortgage. Well, I'm gonna separate the mortgage for a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna separate the mortgage for a minute, and let's just do the monthly payments. Well, okay, okay. Well, we know. Okay, also just no. Sorry, she is currently a total of. Should I put these numbers on the screen? I'll put these numbers on the screen that I have. So we have the mortgage. Well, okay. I want this to be quick. I'm sorry. It's gonna take me too long to type it out. To be honest with you, so let's just. Sorry, I'm. I really like their word. Sorry, I'm not really sure how I want to do this. So we are her first credit card. $350. This is monthly. We're just do monthly payments for a minute, and then I'll go through the budget, and then I'll try to show you guys at the end how I do this. And I will try to work on getting a better setup for exactly how we do this. So another 119 plus 80. These are all just the minimums right now. Plus 150 plus 112. Let's just do 113. You gotta round up on some of these because they got cents added to them. Plus 170. Plus $98. Well, basically $99. Like always round up to 100. 100 plus 518 for this car payment is rough. Plus 234. Plus 62. 63. Okay. So yeah, so here's the thing. So she has to, but she also has, man, wow. So what does she have to do? Okay, so she's also, we also have to include in here that she's behind $6,000 on her mortgage. That has, well, almost going to be three, because I mean, I'm just gonna go based on the information that I have, because this is gnarly. This is pretty gnarly. Um, so first things first. Also, sorry, my nose is running off my face. Oh, damn it. Yeah, so we are in a really bad situation here, chat. Really bad situation. This is terrible. Um, so she makes eight. So we're gonna assume now, based on what she said, that she can at least make 8,000. So she makes $8,000 in the year, or I'm sorry, within the month. We're just gonna round this up. $2,000 of it is going to minimum monthly payments. So $2,000. So minus 2,000 for minimum monthly payments. So hold on, let me get this. Let me write this actual number down of total monthly payments that she owes. Is 1902. So now let's say if she ends up making the 8,000 that she said she was able to make, we're gonna minus 2,000 of that right off the top for minimally monthly payments. So we're back down to the $6,000. Okay. We already know that half of this is gone. The it's like 317. So we're already minusing 317 from this. So we're at 298 left. So I just want, okay, first I want to see if she can do it with the house. If not, I think she should sell. I think personally she should she should sell that house. That should be the number one thing. You have to get that house payment down. Get that cut in half, slash it in half, do something. You have to get rid of that house payment. You have to get rid of it. Swap it. Swap with the guy. I don't know what you got to do. Sell it to the guy. It sounded like maybe he was even at the end willing to buy it from her. So anyways, we have right now we have about 3,000 left over that we can work with monthly, okay? Now for the first couple months, right? It's like we have to get the $6,000 paid back. That's rough. It's rough. Oh man, it's weird. It's weird that being 6,000 in the hole. I guess maybe she's not a whole 6,000. They're saying they're holding it in some sort of account and before she paid it. So I mean, I'd be curious to actually know how much she actually has. You know, it has to be less than. I'm assuming it has to be less than at least one payment. If it was one full payment, I'm assuming they would take it off. So she doesn't even have, even then, so she almost owes the whole $6,000. But I'm kind of just gonna do some quick math here. It'd be really hard. Like I said, it's really hard to do it not knowing if she has like no money. But you have to get the mortgage paid somehow. So you're gonna have to just make this is what you'd have to do. You'd have to make just the monthly payments, just the minimums. What you'd have to do is you'd have to pay. I'm sorry, you'd have to pay up everything that's late. You have to get that paid up completely. So let's just say you have to take, for the very first month of doing this, you would have to, because right now she doesn't have. Oh no, I'm minusing the mortgage payment. So yeah, right now what she would have to do, she had to make she'd have to upper income. Have their upper income. She had to pay $2,000 to make her monthly payments, and she'd have to make her mortgage payment. That's what she would do. Now she has a remaining almost $3,000 left over. She almost has enough to make another mortgage payment, but not quite. So what she would have to do is, now we're gonna take a We're gonna take like. I'm trying to think of how much to live off of. Usually, because she has 4 kids, it makes it hard. I would say usually, for one person, comfortably, you could do. When I was, and this is like living kind of frugally, but I used to do like $500. I used to do like I would keep $500 a week for myself. That would include groceries, gas. I'd have to break it down. So she said she did like 150 for gas. Hold on, let's go back. Let's go back. Did I just close that out entirely? Let's go back to when they broke down. Okay, so yeah, this is a good way. I mean, he's breaking out $700 a month in groceries because we have other bills here too, man. We have other bills. I didn't even factor that in. Oh my goodness. Okay, so other bills? Other bills we have what? So she's saying we got. I mean, the gym membership is gone. The gym membership is gone. TP fund, transportation. What is TP? So we have $150 in gas. We have $250. I'm doing a month in car insurance. $144 in phone bill and internet. Other utilities, we're at $400. I'd like to see the actual breakdown on that. Oh no. I don't know what a TP fund is. What is a TP fund?
Foods, it's a lot of things like that.
Yeah.
You're only getting them 50% of the time, so I don't give a TP fund. Anything else you need to survive? This includes you, your kids, in sports funds. I will try to do 250s, toothpaste, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, that's like personal. That's not a month though. I mean, I guess that's just kind of factoring in random bullshit. That's basically factoring in like random bullshit. But I would do that differently. So I'm just doing bills. I don't really care about that. I just want bills. Groceries, $700 a month. $700 a month. Okay, that's not bad. $700 a month is not bad. That's pretty. It's like 300. Well, that's about fair. I do about. Well, I don't know. I mean, for me, usually I do about $200 every. But I could live on less. I could live on less than that. $700 a month on grocery. Yeah. Let's just do that. $700 a month. I mean, you're eating your meal prep. You're eating like meat stuff. You're living. This is poor. But she's in deep shit. So, all right, yeah. Let's say $700 a month for food. But then that's really it. I mean, damn it. This is ruining my plans, chat. This is ruining my plans. And then yeah, let's just give her. I guess let's give her the $250 for random bullshit because there's no fun money anymore. Usually I can put in like some sort of fun money or something, but this is just you can't do it. You cannot do it. So we're minusing another 1,800 from 1,800 from the total thing because these are other bills. So yeah, we're at 2983 minus 1894. So we have 1,000. Okay, so we have $1,000 extra. We have $1,000 extra that we can work with towards the bills. So the very first thing we have to do right now, we cannot miss another payment on the mortgage. We cannot miss another payment on the mortgage. So it's gonna take us. I mean, by my calculations, we have a $6,000 thing. We have to get the mortgage paid. So we have to get all the other. So with this money, what she would have to do is literally make sure that there are no other late fees, no other late payments on anything. So if there are, those are the first things you get rid of, right? So you're not going to miss another payment. The mortgage is not going to foreclose on you unless, I mean, you're going to have late payments. They're gonna get late fees. I understand that. We need to get those paid off, but it's so much that we can't really do that. So the very first month, what I would do is, I think there was like some of these were late payments or overdue and different stuff. The one she owes like $124 on, you pay that $124 off, right? You get that caught up to current, so that way it's not getting any more late fees. None of that. So when you get all the credit cards that she has, I'd go through them. I would pay all of the due balances on those right away. Bam. Hopefully that only takes the $1,000 she has for this month. Actually, I would hope that there would be some left over. So let's just say for this month, the month of, let's just call it November right now. For the month of November, she had to pay $500 to get caught up on all of her. There's no late fee. She's caught up on all of her credit card payments. $500 a month, okay? And then that leaves us $500. You take that $500, the remaining $500, and you put that right towards your mortgage, okay? So now what we're doing until we get that debt paid off, until we get the mortgage debt paid off, okay? We're taking that $1,000. It's gonna take us 6 months. We're taking $1,000. We're making all the monthly minimum payments. We can't do anything. We're making all the monthly minimum payments. Any extra money we get, if she makes any more at work, it's going to million monthly payments, and then it is going straight to the mortgage. She has to get that mortgage paid back. Once she gets the $6,000 paid back from the mortgage, which is going to take her 6 months to do. Once she does that, and only once she does that, then we have to go through this and find the lowest. It's a combination of things, but either the lowest balance / the lowest interest and all, the highest interest and all that stuff. What I would do, this is what I would do. I would start with the Kohl's. The Kohl's is 2,600 or 2260. Minimum monthly $80. You take what you do, you take that $1,000 and you basically that $1,000 extra a month. Well, you can do it one or two ways. Now, what I would probably do is I'd probably just chunk that down. At least some of these small ones, I'm chunking them down. Right? You're making the minimum monthly payments on all the rest of them. You're already doing that with the $2,000 you have. And you're chunking down. I would just taking that $1,000. Yeah, I'm chunking that debt. I'm chunking that debt down. $1,000 a month. I'm chunking it down. So that Kohl's one, that's taking 2 months. 2.5 months to get that completely paid off, and then you're going right up to the Ashley's Furniture. Bam, that's done. Now that, mind you, it's not $1,000. It's $1,000 on top of your minimum monthly payment. So it's $80, and then bam. So let's see if I can get this. Maybe I can use the Google spreadsheet now to show you guys what that would look like. So yeah. Oh, I mean, honestly, let me just show. I'll just show this. So this is what it would be. I'll do okay. This is what I'll do. I'll do what a month would look like. So this would be the month of. Let's call this the month of November. This is November. This is how I usually do it. How I'd write it out. I almost need to write it out first, but so November. So we have debts, or no, we have like, yeah, we have debts, credit cards, I should say, mortgage. I mean, usually I kind of do a little bit more, like with my own stuff, I do a little bit more granular, so I'd put into each individual bills and all that, but not really gonna do that for this. Okay, I will separate car student loan. I mean, I do. Okay, well, yeah, that's just fine. Shit, I'm gonna have to throw up the credit cards themselves then, probably though. So, and then hit bills. Bills was like this. Yeah. Like I said, usually I get like the bills. I would literally separate out groceries, gas. I would separate all that out, but it's just too much. It would be too much clutter. It'd be too much line items for me to type out, basically. So we have million monthly payments. So hold on, let me just do this quick. So we're at 1902 minus the 518 and minus the 234. She says 1,100 in just credit cards. This is crazy. All right, so she has $1,100 a month. 11. What was it? 1150. 1150 in credit cards. The house is 317. We said like 1894 for her all of her bills. But then her car is 518 and she has $234 going to her student loans. I need to put dollar signs in front of all this. Damn it. And then, damn it. And then what? Okay, and then so yeah, so what are you do the math thing here, but what's the formula? Okay, I'm gonna have to get some Excel Excel spreadsheets or just do like shit on Dave Ramsey, like first like a budgeting app or something. Then for the next one, I'll get that set up. It's kind of my first run, so but this is the general idea. And again, I usually or that, or I'm gonna have to just get a camera so you guys can see what I'm writing, because that's honestly the best way that I know how to do this stuff. Is usually writing it down on a notepad. Even if I could get something where I could draw it on like a hand tablet or something, or record my iPad screen or something. I'll do something like that. We'll get it figured out. Anyhow, so. And then what I was saying after this, what she would have to do is, again, we have the extra, or like leftover, is like, has this got the history? Is it this? 923. Oh, no, or I think leftover she, no. Minus. Yeah, it's this. She has 1,000, 1,090. She has 1,090 left over. But this really is going 1,089. This leftover is going to, so for first 6 months, this has to go to the mortgage. goes to the house. And then after that, after house, it goes to lowest lowest total debt, or like lowest balance debt. And then we do what Dave Ramsey calls the snowball effect, okay? And so what does this look like, right? So what this would look like is, so for example, her lowest balance credit card debt is, let me see if I can do this with paint. Her lowest, how much debt do you have? I have a couple thousand. Yeah, Dylan does. What's going on, man? I actually have zero debt as it stands. Like I said, I was kind of giving my credentials a little bit in the beginning of this, and just so you know what I'm kind of going over with this, because this isn't my debt, right? This is we kind of went through a whole Caleb Hammer, thing. She has like $530,000 in debt. That's including her house, about $444,000. Personal debt and credit card, she had about $85,000 of debt, right? So I'm kind of just going over based on how I've done a lot with just interesting ways. Like, I've lived debt free my entire life. I'm 25 years old. I make about $120,000 as a cybersecurity engineer. I've never had a credit card in my life. I've done everything I've had through zero debt, zero credit. Never had a credit score. Well, I've had a credit score, but only loans and debts I've ever had have been my student loans, which I paid those off a year after I got out of college, and I bought a car cash. So this kind of just my, not weird flexes here, just kind of my overall background of kind of where I'm talking, kind of where I'm talking through. And cybersecurity is actually a really great field. It's a very, I feel like I have a lot of some pride in it's an interesting field. It's a little bit, the one thing I don't like about my field is how politically not politically, like, what's the word? How much red tape you have to go through to actually be able to do my job, I guess. Cybersecurity for a company is like a net loss. So we're kind of just looked as like a burden. And so it can kind of be frustrating to try to do your job when no one wants you to do your job because it costs money to do your job, but you're necessary because, but it pays really well. And that's really, that's why I went into it. So it's accomplishing the goal. So kind of getting back into what I was saying here a little bit. I guess I was kind of going over, so what you do with the snowball method though, right? What she needs to do in her thing. Yes, I did. You either do have to go to I did a 4-year degree. I did a 4-year degree for mine. I got a bachelor's in information assurance and cyber defense, but I do know a lot of people that, and you don't actually have to have a degree for it. You could start in IT and work your way through security and kind of gain experience that way, and then kind of maybe go and get some certifications. That's definitely a route that I've seen people do, but it is time consuming. And if you're trying to make a career shift from one career to another, I would say the degree is really beneficial. And it kind of excels you through and gets you kind of, I think, through the lower entry level pay stuff faster. It would be kind of my overall take on that. But yeah, so again, her lowest monthly payment her lowest debt that she has is this she had a Kohl's cash for 2260. No, sorry, 2260. So it would take her, after her 6 months of paying off her house, the debt that she had to her house, because she was 2 months behind. Once she paid that off, then she would be able, I can't spell months here. Then she'd be able to take like a month, 2.5 months that same $1,000 that she was paying on getting her, catching up on her mortgage. Once she was able to catch that back up, then she would take this $2,260 Kohl's thing she has, and she's still making the monthly pay. She's still making the minimum on that of $80 a month, so she's not gaining any more except for the interest on it. So there will be accumulation there. So take her about 2.5, probably maybe 2.5 months, maybe even just the 3 months to just go ahead and wipe that debt off the board, right? Well, then what she would do is she would take that $80 that she was paying, and she wouldn't. That's not like money she gets now. No. That same $80, it's getting thrown on the next one. So now instead of paying the 1,080, she'd be paying 1,080. She'd be paying 1169 to the next debt that she has, which is the next lowest debt that she has, which is this Ashley Home Furniture for $2,308. So again, does the same thing. 2.5 months, right? She's gonna be, she'll, well, maybe even less than that. She'll pay that off. Well, probably about 2.5 months. She'd pay that off, and then that's gonna free up another $120 or $119 a month on that. Oh, I subtracted it like a donut. Can I just go back? Damn it. So what was it? Hold up. Wait a minute. Plus 80. So plus 120. 119. Now she got 1,200. You kind of see where I'm going with this? So now she would take that, apply it to the next one. She's going to keep doing that for every debt that she has until they are literally systematically all gone, neutralized. It's going to take her a long time to do this, right? Because, I mean, those are the lowest debts. The next lowest that she has after that is another one for, I guess she actually has one for 1,900, basically like $2,000 even. So maybe start with that one. And that was like $100 monthly payment. But either way, she would literally go through all these ones. She has a couple. She has what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She has like 5 of them, which is, she has like 5 different lines of credit that are $2,000. And that is absurd. I don't know why I'm spacing this. 5 times 2,000. Is that $10,000? Yeah, so she has almost $10,000. She has 5, but she has 5 different lines. So it's gonna take her it would take her less and less time. Like I said, this is a snowball, so obviously it's gonna start off small, and then she's gonna keep growing and taking those monthly payments that she was making and add it to the total amount. This $1,000 she had, this almost $1,100. It's gonna grow to 12,000, 1,200, whatever. So it'll take her less and less time, but it's gonna take her. It is gonna take her probably. Caleb Hammer said about 5 years. Yeah, I mean, I would kind of agree with that because this is also assuming, right, that she is actually able to 100% not accrue any more debt of any kind over this. I mean, this is also kind of it's a 5-year thing of nothing going wrong, nothing, all these different things, right? So I would 100% say that she has at least of a 5-year road ahead of her. Also, you guys couldn't see my calculator this whole time. Sorry about that. But yeah, so like I said, I think in the next episode of this, if this is something that you guys like or enjoy or want me to continue doing, then I will definitely make sure I'm able to capture kind of my handwriting or kind of, again, maybe even get this stuff into the Every Dollar app. But this is pretty cool, and it's definitely possible. I mean, but what I was going back to what I was saying a little bit earlier too, it's like, man, she really just seemed like this person to me. It was super sad to watch this whole thing. Mostly, like I said, hers. Like, I've seen some of the people that he reacts to, and they are just really bad, dumb, can't comprehend it. But like, she just generally seemed. I mean, maybe it was a little bit played up, or she was trying to downplay it because of the camera and stuff. But just going based off what I kind of saw and her emotions and some of her genuine reactions, it's like, I feel like she just wasn't taught what debt is, and like how interest rates work and how these things. This is why I was saying earlier in my stream, and I'm kind of going to say some of this. I know I'm kind of repeating myself, but saying a little bit of stuff of this again. It's like, this is the thing about debt and stuff that really gets me about the way our society is set up and really says, you must have a credit card. You must get one when you're 16. Start putting your gas on it, pay it off, build your credit score. This is the only way, people talk about it. It's the only way to do things, right? And although I will admit, sometimes it seems like it's the only way to do things because of the way society is set up. I'm kind of, like I said, living proof that it's not the only way to do these things. Hey guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys leave a like and a comment. And as always, guys, don't forget to subscribe.